3, 2, 1, activate!
T-minus 10 minutes.
They want anti-gravity. There are the goals. Let's hope the gravity stays normal, or you're going to have trouble getting the flipper. Just shielded with Kevlar and titanium aluminium alloy. What an amazing display. It's like something you'd see in a war movie. The missile rack, not the easiest thing to destroy, but you'll earn yourself 100. The drill failing. The air is leaking from the canister. That drill's not... The car parts stacked around here can be used in battle or just smashed. The menacing teeth of the circular saws await any robot straying too close to the arena wall. Make sure they don't get to snap. There goes the final bomb! The surviving robots go... What do the judges say? Yes, they have it! Ramming it, no luck! And the deadlock well and truly broken as they go down and out. A good win, claiming to be a learner robot. Yeah, but I've heard they can teach a few Those jaws! Look at tremendous force behind that charge. You can see the huge dent taking huge chunks out of its victim as it rips and grating away. And at the end of this Capture the Flag tournament, we have our standard bearer. We tinkle, tinkle as the glass breaks. Watch out! There's a liquid knife. 5 points to be scored for each barrel. Double if it's completely destroyed, which is what we should. No real damage. Their hammer's power source is no more. Agitator is the name. And it's gone! A close shave, but getting a... Its primary weapon is a hardened steel circular saw powered by the petrol motor for trying to get the ball in those nets, not on the trains or covered in titanium. Despite their best efforts to wreck our lovely arena, the championship just not. It is possible to cut and hack, burning a hole, and that's it's armed with a pneumatic drill, a relentless weapon when you're under it. Down, down, down it goes. Where it stops, well, the robot underneath is where it stops. We know that. Slipping out of its grasp. A tragic mistake there. They'll be fair. There goes the switch. Have they caught anyone on getting into position to make good? Not sure if this one will be a match for the competition today. Tough to cut into this. Deadly and pointed. Definitely not in need of being sharpened. It's the buzz has arrived, and it certainly will give the audience not quite the heat. And this robot's been looking forward to another challenge in the military base. Maybe it's got a secret detector. I'm not sure. What's this? They're slowing down. The vampire, the taser, the kind of weapon you'd expect to find in a sci-fi movie. It's here, no need for a timetable, the screens will count down. It has a pair of menacing pincers powered by 2 pneumatic rams. The team seem very confident they can get a firm, and we all cheer the winning team in this. Could we see something spectacular? Up, up and away! Let's see if you're ready. Get rid of those pesky steps that roll around the deck. Earn yourself. The batteries failed! There's gonna be a riot! It's the North Atlantic aircraft carrier looking to bug the opposition with the funky insect and the jaws. Cut slowly and relentlessly, no escape as they somehow the jaws not gripping, starting to give what Matilda is red. The taser-style weapons becoming more and more popular. That's for one reason only. It has a heavy-duty torch cutter designed to blast molten metal and gas. And it's the collateral damage round, where our competitors... Thor has a mighty hammer which is ready to crash and bash the opposition into submission. Better watch out, because he's got a tricky to cut into the titanium. Smashing down with that... Oh dear! What have they done? Time for a burial at sea for the remain. The flame jets are highly thought. They're on top of the world! And a road, to say the least. Be aware, because no real way to burn into the titanium. Stuttering a little as the tough metal turning back over as the stream. It could tearing as it spins. Some damage even against something this tough. That's armored with a layer of titanium, light. Another 30 points added. Without wheels, they're not going anywhere. It's goodbye to our life. They've seen robots eliminated, and now trying to be more cautious. You can be too... The drill can do considerable damage. Get ready for a crash landing there. Don't hang about too long. It has an electric pickaxe, not the quickest weapon. It also operates as a robot here. The Lance is going in again. And again, it's a weapon master supreme, this robot. Smashing up the robot in its grasp. The pincer's doing a good... Let's hope it can do more. I think the Sao Paulo scrapyard hosts this destructive wreckers... Oh, that's into the goal here. Not into the crusher. Football in the scrapyard. The Kevlar and titanium composite armour earning its keep with... I'm not sure how long the aluminium armour can hold up. Tornado by name, tornado by nature. This one can really go in the arena. Spikes, all new cutting disc, along with new steel and polycarbonate titanium armour. This will be a... Oh! They're about to get shunted in eco... Ramming is the name of the game. Knock your opponent. It's armed with a static. The lance on target, not much damage. Whoa! Oh dear, that's it for them, I'm afraid. Down the... Hang their heads. A well-deserved win there for this tough robot. I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty more. Off comes the axe, leaving them with much less attack power. That's moving in, having a difficult to burn into the Perspex armour, holding out well. Might want to keep away from that generator. I wouldn't like to be hit by 10. It hits! The axe flies past, and the shell is starting to break and crack. That's the tie-up! And yes, we're waiting for a judge's decision. They have the win! Well done! The flame. Can the other competitors take this bull? When you finish turning a robot into scrap metal, get rid of it with a handy waste disposal unit. This one's a real survivor. Look out those tracks. Don't look roadworthy. Using the flipping tech, get ready to do battle in the Robot Wars TV studio. The hook. It's gonna be fast and frantic. It's time to... Ouch! That's... Are they after the air? Keep well clear of the robotic arms if you can. One of the most dangerous hazards. Covered in expensive titanium aluminium alloy for great protection. It's armed with a steel cow catcher. Great. Terahertz is a newcomer to Robot Wars from the Kilohertz team. In comes Matilda with her flywheel, and she takes a bite, and it's on fire now. The wood never had a chance against those bulldozing shunts of Ratbots are there to separate robots. Locked to that one, look. Oh, that's a bit closer. Looks like one of the team. It has a pneumatic lifting scoop, which the team say can throw an 80-kilogram weight, several fairly grazed. Little chance of setting fire to the composite armour, even at very high, straight into the generator that is... Even the bull's afraid to get in amongst these two teams. Powered by its primary weapon is a hydraulic piercing arm with almost 5 tons. They've been cooled down. Are their dreams... Let's look it up. Too heavy for the flipper to move. Or they didn't. It's armed with a 2-speed crushing arm with more than 6 tons of downward force when it cuts. It's covered in learner stickers. I hope they don't think that'll make a burst of flame. The crowd screaming their appreciation of this. Here it comes again, trying to make contact with... And the seat ink shunt, ready to deal with it. The layer of Kevlar and titanium aluminium alloy composite material should provide... Oh dear, just not cause... Swinging in with it, and they survive this time. Those jaws, hard to make an impression on the polycarb. That's one mean-looking teddy. The full 80 points for total destruction, and they've won! Victory! It's a super car wheels, not the easiest targets, but worth going for. There's a goal! Great goal! But the real question is whether they can... That's it! We have our winners of the rooftop... Lots of pipes. 20... Are they waiting to be introduced? This robot determined to blow themselves and sneaking in to just slot the flipper under it. They haven't got a 𝔸𝕦𝕟𝕠𝕠𝕕 on board. They've been hit. In comes the mace, wrecking the shell. Best to keep away from those escalators. They're a quick route out. And it's heading straight in on it. They've junked the opposition and come out as kings of the... I think these players are becoming... Danger! Radioactive! The saw viciously ravaging away as it lunges again to... Battered and scratched, no doubt. But a worthy winner to win through this. A tough team of robots ready to get started on the endurance. Welcome to the planet Mars. And the Robot War, the grinding of the saw sends the sparks flying. Look at the punish twisting under those jaws as it... They can be proud of second place. Maybe they can go one better. The team tell me this robot's been in heavy training for this Siberian tussle. Let's hope a true battle of survival. Welcome. Armoured, having trouble getting the vampire. The welding robots can cause serious damage if you get in. And we have our winners. They go through. I'd have thought we were watching a real match. Were it not for the fact, none of these will they have impressed the judges enough to win this contest? No, not quite. Better luck next time. Place time runs out. Along with the contest for our the 𝔸𝕦𝕟𝕠𝕠𝕕 thudding into the arena floor, trying to get a hold to put so close. But the judges have picked this one. I've got to go with no more time, and the judges will need to look at this one. Oh, so near, but still so far. The decision goes against. The lifting spikes are its primary weapon, and the team say their preferred tactic is to push robots into the CPZs. The torch cutter. It has a pair of titanium ramming spikes that, well, no one to blame but themselves if they get a nasty. And the timer runs out. The highest point scorer goes through. Everyone else.
As the world spins to its doom towards the end time, the earth is silent once again for mankind's deadly cry. They're back.
Hi everyone, welcome to Battlebots. Where am I? Just loaded in. Oh, it turns out that Richard Starkey was the real name of the iconic Beatles drum ring coaster. Thanks for putting that, Harry. It's useful to have that just to refer to, isn't it? If we need it at some point. Hi everyone. Hello Harry. Hello Raz. Hello Roars. It's very useful, isn't it? Hello. Who else is here? RFC fan Matt. Hello. So I've just seen Harry's first message in the chat was. It was a real roller coaster ride, wasn't it? You started with good evening, which is a nice polite bit, and then after that you put a comma, and then you've written bum scratches. Yes, I'm sorry, Roz. I did call you Raz. I did call you Raz, and I can't I can't take that back now. Yeah, that's good, Harry. But, hello everyone. Thank you very much, the old librarian, for the sub. Much appreciated. Welcome aboard. It's not a boat, is it? No, thankfully, bedwetters didn't stick around for that long, did it? You're up for bringing bedwetters back. Anyway, thank you, the old librarian. Hello, 16-bit. That is sad, isn't it? It is sad. It is sad wrestling news, yeah. It's fine. It's just a wrestler's died. That's why it's sad. Crag enthusiast, yeah. Crag enthusiast. That could be misinterpreted, couldn't it? I'm gonna watch some Robot Wars, if that's all right with everyone. We're gonna watch some more Robot Wars Revealed. Hello, Goblin. Smoke indeed. We're gonna watch some Robot Wars Revealed. Second semi-final, so we're getting to the business end of Robot War 2. And then we're gonna watch a brand new series of Battlebots. And when I say brand new, it's from about 2003. But it's brand new to us, isn't it? We are near the end of Series 2, yeah. Okay. I guess we could just crack on with the robots. We could just crack on with the robots. The only thing that's holding us back is me not having it ready. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Matt, yeah. It is fitting, isn't it? Okay, semi-final 2. Here we go. Of course, we'll also do we'll do our standard channel points predictions on the bingo card, which I will just get on the screen for you now. There we go. These are the things we're going to be looking for. So there's a helicopter flying quite close. I say close to me. It's not. It's in the sky, and I'm on the land. But I can hear it. Okay, are we going to get a line on the bingo? Yes, thank you, Caroline. I can't actually see it, Harry. I can only hear it, and I have not developed the skill to identify the make and model of a helicopter by its noise. Which is that's the kind of thing that would have got you on You Bet in the 90s, wouldn't it? No, I'm not a real helicopter fan. I can only apologise. It took Harry. We went to different schools. Yeah, we did. Yeah. I'm older than you. There's probably a different curriculum. I'm not the A good Pete from the year above you. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Exactly. Okay, are we gonna get a bingo? Are we gonna get a line on the bingo card this episode, which I think will be this episode and the episode of Robot Wars Revealed. So get your channel points in for that. Old Librarian, if you want to suggest a Pete pick at some point, you're more than welcome. As is anyone else who's owed one. Just let me know. Okay, let's get over to here. Right, there we are. There I am, just rotating. Okay, is this going to work first time? This could have been the prediction. Okay, here we go. Semi-final 2 with Robot War 2. We've got audio. And too much audio, in my opinion.
It comes to this, our second semi-final and 6 more contenders. But will reigning champions Roblox survive against the brutality of competition favourite Cassius? The vicious terrier-like determination of King Buxton? The uplifting but methodical drive of GBH? The antagonistic wedge of Stilton? In other words, Plunderbird 2?
The antagonistic wedge of Stilton?
Stay riveted.
Yeah, AWAS in the chat. Thank you, Dominic.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, the semi-final.
Over the tops, Craig Charles.
Sorry, what was that? What was that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man who always goes over the top, Craig Charles.
The moment we've all been waiting for, the second of our Robot Wars series semi-finals. And the war has been a tremendous success. Some people have said it's the nation's greatest triumph since Bucks Fizz made their mind up in 1981. Others have said it does for robots what plastic surgery has done for Michael Jackson, made him cut up and battered. And others have simply said it's better than the series on arts and craft on the other side. After some serious heavy metal combat, only the most fearsome of robots have made it this far. Let's meet and greet our 6 semi-finalists.
Shit intro, Craig. Does that run out of steam?
First, from
Okay, here come the lads.
our reigning champion,
Roadblock.
They believe they're stronger than ever before with their new aluminium chassis replacing the old steel. The front wedge and rear barrel are back though, and the tungsten tooth circular
I don't
sword.
think we have a Roadblock.
Cassius.
At 25 mph, the quickest in the semi, a sleek
Or
looking
Cassius.
stealth bomber of a bot with a CO2 gas-powered ram capable of lifting 1.5 tons. Named after Muhammad Ali, it floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee.
From Hornchurch in Essex, King Buxton.
The movable titanium spikes are menacing, low, fast, and highly manoeuvrable, but Captain Simon
Oh,
Harrison
Harry's
wanted
enjoying the
high-fi
idea of war.
speakers that were so big they couldn't be moved. No go for the go-go dancer.
What?
From London, GBH.
Grievous spot arm they promise with 4 7-inch diameter circular saw
It's
blades
an
and a
awful
front
name,
lifting
isn't
ramp
it?
that can throw
An
12
awful
stone,
name.
making this devil-eyed creature a real menace. It runs on DC servo motors.
From Borden in Hampshire,
Grievous
Blunderbird
spot
2.
arm,
Their
yeah.
own theme tune extolling the virtues of this modified version of the original Blunderbird from the First Wars. The razing blade on the front can plough through opponents. The steel pneumatic ram can puncture and wound.
From Cannock in Staffordshire.
Sorry, can we just hear Jonathan say wound again?
Puncture and wound. Wars, the razing blade on the front can plough through opponents. The steel pneumatic ram can puncture and wound. Razing blade on the front can plough through opponents. The steel pneumatic ram can puncture and wound. Wars, the razing blade on the front can plough through opponents. The steel pneumatic ram can puncture and wound.
From Cannock in Staffordshire.
Maybe I'll start saying like that now.
And according to its stickers on the side,
Hard
it
work.
can bludgeon, carve, destroy, disembowel, decapitate and violate with its cutting disc.
Violate?
And front scoop. It's nippy at 12 miles an hour, Craig.
As usual, our contestants will face several challenges. Challenges that are harder than normal. And that's pretty hard. Only 2 will survive for a place in our
Yeah, that's his
series
real
grand
skill,
final,
isn't it, Harry?
Robot Wars, the Armageddon. Let's get stuck in with the
He
first
does-
3 rounds.
He does manage to sound
Those
like
brutes that are our
he's not trying at all,
semi-finalists
and
may
he's
think
trying too
they're
much.
tough, but they haven't faced our new and improved gauntlet yet. The rules are just the same, it's just the execution that's very difficult. They start at the start line, have to get to the end zone in as fast a time as possible without becoming immobilized or breaking down. Now, we've kept those features we're most proud of, like our
Do you know what? I've never really thought about this before. This has never really occurred to
They
me.
start at the start line,
But
have to
I've never really occurred to me what the letters at the end were spelling out. But when you look at it from the top, it says end zone. But I don't think they ever show it in a way where you can see it written. Because here it says ND1.
to get to the end zone in as fast a time as possible without becoming immobilized or breaking down. Now, we've kept those features we're most proud of, like our angle grinders and flame pit, but this time the pit of oblivion has to be got past via the sphere of annihilation or the 360-degree arc of anarchy
Yeah, probably,
provided by
Matt,
the
yeah.
sentinel there. And if you're just wondering about these breeze blocks, see my muscle strain as I pick it up? These
What does this prove?
about these breeze blocks. See my muscle strain?
Can you see Philip? Look, let's not stare too
I
long
pick
at
it up?
Philip's arms.
These really are very heavy indeed.
Robot ears, stand by.
The defending champions Roadblock with Hender Blewett and Chris Kinsey.
The only option we can actually fit down is the Sentinel route, because every other route's got some sort of width restriction. But the Sentinel...
Does the Sentinel have a face? We'll have a look.
Under instruction that he can do whatever he wants in there today.
So I mean, hopefully the bucket will just be doing the old
Sweeping.
radius sweep. But if it's going up and down, it could punch the bonnet and go through it.
Just a risk we've got to take.
Yeah.
3, 2,
We'll have a look. God, look, right.
activate.
110 centimetres wide. Too big for its own good, and they didn't look confident taking on the Sentinel. It's their only route. Turning to get the circular blade into play, and
Oh.
immediately sparks fly. The circular saw blade with the tungsten tipped teeth, and that's caused damage there. For
Oh, yeah.
the Sentinel, gouging out metal. They know they're pinned in here. Peter Kinsey, the teacher, behind, and that is
Oh.
disappointing progress.
DBJ Erect, look who's back, DBJ Erect.
Thank you, Bread Santa, for the sub. And I'm glad you've got hold of that emote again. Great news. Yeah, I think the problem is, Harry, we both got one. It's just hard to tell which one it is and which
From Peter
time.
Kinsey. Only 5.45 metres for the defending champions Roadblock.
Oh dear.
We wait and see, and we have a cup of tea.
I'll second that. Let's get charged up, ready for the next round.
Yeah.
My money's on Rex.
Roboteers, stand by.
Your money
Here
on
he
Rex?
is, Rex Garrett with Cassius.
So who, if anyone, do you most fear?
Kill a lot. I don't think I can kill him.
3, 2,
Come on, Rex.
1.
Yeah.
Activate.
This one of the great characters of Robot Wars.
One of the great
Rex Garrett,
characters.
special effects expert. And through the brick wall. And taking on the huge ball. And into the pit.
Hi-Fi Low Life is fizzing up the stream with £3. Pornswoggle.
House robots or any obstacle he can
Thank you, Hi-Fi Lola. I'm glad I paused.
A shunt cap. Oh, look at that.
It was worth it.
Penetrating punishment.
Where's my book? It's up here.
Cassius little ventilation shunt. But the weirdy beardy continues.
The weirdy beardy?
Has it done enough?
Fuck
Rex
off,
Garrett?
Jonathan.
Well, he looks doubtful. Only 5.15
Oh,
meters.
shit.
That's a shock.
Roboteers, stand by.
King Buxton, Captain Simon Harrison.
Here in the pits, the King Buxton team are really looking stressed.
Yeah, no, we're just staying calm. We're okay.
So you're not frightened?
Yeah,
of
it's a
any of the
shame,
robots
isn't
at
it,
all?
Goblin? But there was, you're right.
I wouldn't say that. I would say he's not scared. He's the driver.
Right.
He's a good driver. No, we're confident. Just go out and see what happens.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Steve Monk, Phil Brett and Simon Harrison have the power and pace here. Oh, look at that through the brick wall. Oh, Shunt's drunk. He's gone into the pit.
Oh,
Matilda's
Shunt.
tusk is bent. Almost out of shape. What a run here by King Buxton. Speed, maneuverability, and they're through. Terrific.
King Buxton, come up to the podium.
Well, no problems there, eh? No, it seemed to go quite well. The ball moved easier than we thought, and after that, I think we had a bit of luck.
Well, you put the ball in the end zone. A better shot than Robbie Fowler. You're in the end zone. Shunt's in the pit.
Where he should be.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, King
What's-
Buxton, round of applause.
What stage of
Well done.
what stage
Shunt
of
to protest someone. King
of his
Buxton
life,
completing the
of
course.
his career was Robbie Fowler at?
Roboteers, stand by.
Tyler Dirty Dan, yeah, that's good. Oh,
Disconnected Dan is fizzing up the
most
stream with
worried about
£2.
facing in these-
Cassius Bronze. It's Rex Garrett's Cassius in a bronze finish.
that's good. That's good. Cassius Bronze. Oh, and also, sorry, Dan, I forgot about this. I forgot about this as well, but I got this just randomly as I was having lunch.
Disconnected Dan is fizzing up the stream with £2. TNA Pressling, but it's the National
I
Archives.
think that's very funny, Dan. I think that's good. He left Liverpool. Oh, when he bankrupted Leeds.
Roadblock, because he's so big.
Yeah, great
We
donations.
could probably lift him up, but whether we can actually push him, I don't know. He's just.
It's very funny when I get one off
3,
stream.
2, 1. Activate.
Mike Rickard, Mike Smith and Charles Lavery have been great fun through Robot Wars. And
The
GBH
absolute golden scenario
has been powerful.
is that I'm off stream, but I do have OBS open for some reason.
Can throw 12 stones.
Oh!
Oh, what on earth were they doing?
GBH, go to the platform.
Formless, brainless, hideous GBH.
What was that all about?
Go on, Jonathan.
I'm not going to say it was tactical.
But it was, wasn't it? I
Well,
mean,
we hit the brick wall. The trouble was, we turned the power down because the wheels were slipping. Okay, so then it started to edge through. 'cause it was
Oh,
getting
yeah, I
wet,
remember
which
that
was fine.
16-bit.
But then I switched it over and it just lurched forward a little bit.
this is all rot. You drove into that pit intentionally.
Why not?
Is this a bullshit
Well,
claim?
you're not far enough to make it into the next round. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
Oh, Super Tactics, my grievous
Ah.
bot. Like heck, but GBH.
Let's have this again.
Far enough to make it into the next round. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
Oh, Super Tactics, my grievous bot.
Super Tactics, my grievous bot.
Oh, Super
That noise feels like it was lads as well, doesn't it?
Oh, Super Tactics,
Hey.
my grievous bot.
Thanks.
Like heck, but GBH through
Like heck.
6.6 meters.
It was teetered on the pit, and I thought about pulling it back. but it's gone too far by that stage.
I'm ticking off lads for the noise they made.
All right, well done, guys. So you're through.
Yeah, thanks.
What's this racket in here?
Oh, here it
To
comes.
the arena, just before the 𝕊𝕦𝕟𝕠𝕬𝕪 team go on. They've only got the whole audience
Well, this is lads anyway.
clapping them to their own song, which they call with them.
Yeah, stream starting now. Yeah, it's absolutely one of the great pre-prepared bits, isn't it? Pre-prepared bits, fully spectacled team, matching outfits. Do you think Thunderbirds care too much?
Thunderbird 2, they're certifiable.
Robot ears, stand by.
I think Roadblock
Thunderbird
care
2.
too much, but we only haven't seen evidence of it.
2, 1, activate.
Good point. Hold on, Brian. I see. I've got an emote of that belt buckle. I've never put the
Menacing
question
start.
on.
Steady.
But it does look like an eagle, doesn't it?
Through the cement block.
Yeah, they
Shunt
are,
already.
Harry, aren't they?
The route
Yeah.
off. And they're blocked in here between Shunt.
Oh
cement
no, are they
blocks
going
and the board,
backwards?
And here comes Matilda as well. They're Shunt. Well, Thunderbird 2, of course, all the way back from whence it came. Trying to get the raising plough-like blade on the front into play. There's the pickaxe of Shunt, the circular saw of Matilda. And they're going nowhere, Michael.
Yeah, exactly, Harry, yeah.
Oh, how disappointing.
Oh
The
dear.
record got stuck, lads.
Thunderbird 2 comes the platform. Well, you say you like inflicting damage, but it looks like all the damage is on you this time.
Yeah, we got plenty of damage done to us, but as last year, we will be back and we'll get them next time.
Well, I don't know if you've done enough to get through. It's going to be difficult for you.
I really don't think we have done enough to get through, but we'll get you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Thunderbird 2.
Who are they pointing at?
Characters in the wars.
Oh, music lovers of the world, unite! They've gone. With those sunglasses on, watch the steps, lads. Only 0.9 metres.
0.9 meters. Oh yeah, it would have been the house robot guys, wouldn't it?
No, he's not crying yet.
There's a small tier.
You're not out yet?
I think we can reasonably assume that no one can
Someone
get
else
further
is
than
gonna
the
get half a
back edge
mil,
of the
aren't they?
arena, yes.
Robot ears, stand by.
Okay, it's hard work.
Aardvark, last to go.
We've had a bit of another
Yes.
setback. Our electronics engineer has had to go back to work. His manager won't let him have the day off. So we're down to the two of us now, which means that I get to take over the electronics side. So he's drawn me a little plan of what I've got to put together to get the electronics working for the weapon. And I'm frantically trying to put it together now.
3, 2, 1.
No, because the electronics guy is a man, yeah.
Here comes Aardvark.
That's funny, isn't it? So they couldn't, the third member of the team couldn't get the day off.
Splendidly supportive of the robot. Very excitable. Nothing to be excited about here. Look at the dents already. The
Oh my god, it's going to be
bruises
really close to...
of a bitter robot wars history for Aardvark, and this is a great run through
It's
so
looking
far.
good,
Actually,
isn't
on
it?
this near side now, turning against the Sentinel, Matilda behind.
Yeah, there are very
They've done
few
enough
gone well.
already
I haven't...
to go through.
I haven't been keeping
Question,
too...
damage limitation, or is Matilda dragging it back?
Going back.
Now dragging Aardvark back up the cliff.
Come on, Matilda. Come on, you can do it. We promise not to kill you if you get us through.
Can Aardvark hang on? Have they reached far enough? Is Thunderbird 2 still in? No!
Yeah, I think it's the third
2.4
one,
meters through,
Old
and the
Librarian.
Thunderbird team goes.
I hate tearful farewells.
We've got the grudge match. That's going to be fun.
It's not quite the same, though, is it, Mick? You were driving, it's your fault. Yeah.
Stop being so sensitive.
They are good spots, aren't they?
Good lads. Yeah. Got a Kleenex.
One robot down. One more to go in this special.
It wasn't
semi-final
lads, he
trial.
wanted the tissue
It's
because
just
he
your
was
average
sad.
Game of pinball.
Probably.
Only in this game of pinball, the house robots do the tilting, and the damage costs more than £1 a go. Each of our surviving
No,
robots will
it has
try
to
and
be
score
not
as
a
many
presenter.
points as possible by attempting various challenges, like navigating obstacles and knocking down targets and taking on the house robots. The harder the challenge, the bigger the points. The robot with the lowest score will slip through the jaws of oblivion. Hey, let the trials begin.
This should be good fun. I mean, this game is probably the best game I've ever seen. Yeah, it's going to be a good laugh.
Okay, your teams have gone in. Go on.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
But who'll have the
Sorry, that
last
was my
laugh?
horn again.
That's the police siren you can hear there on top of Roadblock. In addition, the Robot Wars this time
I know, I said they weren't,
Four
Harry.
in the pit, that's 20 points. If they get themselves in the pit, that's no points. Couple of bricks down, 5. If the house robot knocks bricks or barrels down, it's no points.
Oh, there we go.
In goes the ball, 20 points. Can they get beyond Matilda and hit that 50-point
There we
mark?
go. Oh, Matilda's got it up there.
Gone. Brilliant stuff. Get out of there, Matilda. Bricks and barrels tumble. The siren rings in triumph. Now they're taking on.
To be fair, Harry, you said I had a horn.
75 points is open there. Go on, get beyond 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕. No, 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕's flail and pinches come into the launch. Slips Roadblock and tosses it like some autumnal leaf. They're shut in through the bricks. Barrels tumbling too. Good scoreline here as the seconds seep away. Well done. The boys from Bobnett. The style of champions.
Roadblock, come up to the podium. Wow. Now that was pretty spectacular, wasn't it?
Oh, it was fantastic.
I know you weren't happy in the gauntlet, but do you know how many points you scored?
No, not
355 points! Well, it looks like you are going to be setting the pace.
Pretty good.
Give Roadblock a round of applause!
355. But I know Rex, Garrett and Cassius think they can do better.
Roboteers.
Oh, is this?
stand by.
Is this? This is one of the formative moments of Harry's childhood, I think, coming up here.
1. Activate.
Cassius with the mighty punch. Look at the barrels and the bricks go. Already at least 30 points scored from barrels. I'd say at least 30 points scored from bricks as well. There's 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕 waiting though. And Cassius always lifted up on those bricks.
Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're fucked.
On top. And he's been pinned down by the launch of 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕 and dragged effortlessly into the air. Goes beyond the ramp. Turns up.
Oh, there it is.
Superb gymnastics from Cassius. The little backflip was super. Let's have a look. Hey, how about that? Break dancing from Rex, Garrett and Cassius.
I'm not sure that's breakdancing,
terrific.
is it?
A little bunny hopping away. Magnificent stuff. Needs to get points on the board though. This time Matilda's in and ooh, look at that! Our tracker's gone.
Oh,
A
dear.
major problem there. Immobilised at the end.
Cassius, come on to the platform! That was one of the most spectacular bits of robots here had ever seen on Robot Wars. What was that about?
A self-righting mechanism.
A self-righting mechanism. It was like a double somersault in the air.
Yeah, well, that's just one of its tricks. Unfortunately, the robot was not really designed for this. I can get bricks jammed under me, so I knew I wouldn't do very good in this one.
Well, he didn't do that bad, you know. You got 200 points.
Well,
So you might have done enough to get yourself through.
but I mean, the sad thing is I didn't hit a house robot. I mean, that's not worth coming for, really, is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause. Cassius!
Obviously the disco dancing king of Robot Wars. Rex, Garrett, Cassius, 200 points.
King Buxton team,
Hello?
why are you filing? Thought you said you had no work to do.
Well, it's something to do, isn't it? Just thought I'd have a bit of extra clearance and...
All right, well, you can do your nails then.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
We know King Buxton is fast. Those spikes can ram and lift. And through the bricks. There's a barrel turning away. Now, up and over the ramp. 15 points to get up and over that seesaw. Carrying a brick all the way. King Buxton could be something of an underdog.
Oh.
The tight lock in Robot Wars. Avoiding the pit. Certainly confounding the experts here. Don't forget 2 robots.
Was there a self-rating robot on Battlebots before this? I get the timelines confused.
Pushing King Buxton in onto the bricks. That could be a problem. Ground clearance only 50mm. Could get stuck.
Maybe not one designed to self-rate.
Speed like that. Spinning wheels. Attempting 50 points.
no.
Matilda pushes away. I'm not too sure whether they've scored enough points, King Buxton. Very quick and nippy, but how many on the board? Only 165. Aardvark and GBH next to come.
Roboteers, stand by.
It's
3.
GBH, which does stand. Leave a spot on.
Survived the tug of war in their earlier heat, GBH. 79.3 kilos, a lot of weight. A lot of shove from the lifting ramp. The rear circular saw blades are 7 inches each. In goes the ball, that's 20 points.
Do we give graphic design for the font on GBH? Because it is quite nice, isn't it?
But Killalot flipping that heavyweight robot into the air. Oh, and look at the pincer. Ready to move in for the kill on the blade.
Me too, Harry.
Eek, eek, eek. A quick tweak. And now the lift. He knows there's nothing he can do. Killalot for fun. This is what you should be doing, boys. Up and over that seesaw. You won't get any points for that. The weight drags Killalot down. Charles Lavery there seems to be really enjoying it. Kill, kill, kill. Humanists, all of them. The Robot War supporters. And kill it is. Into the pit. At flames and torture and torment.
GBH, get up to the platform. Well, it could have gone a bit.
You're right, Harry. Or just listen.
It was getting a bit touch and go. Yeah. Do we get 15 points for being carried over the ramp?
No, you don't. What you have done is 145 points with 1 run to go. So at the moment, it looks like it's all gone pear-shaped for you guys, and you're out of the competition. Fingers crossed that the next guys don't do as good as you. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for GBH.
Captain Mike Rickard puts a brave face on it. Only 145 points with Aardvark still to come.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Yeah, probably Harry, you're right.
Aardvark through the bricks and the barrels. The bricks again. There's another 20 go. 20 points that is. 15-point seesaw.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Governor.
Aiming for the bricks and the barrels.
If they are, they're certainly not. They're quite difficult to set off, aren't they?
Now pushed in by the ball, rolling slowly, and Killalot nudging it into the side. Ram rig in there, and I don't think Aardvark's going to get out. The only way it can come out is lifted out by Killalot onto its side. There's the vulnerable belly. No more points scored by Aardvark. They clearly think they're out, don't they? Let's see.
You look a bit nervous.
I like to start with, yeah, it's that big brute.
Do you think you've done enough?
Honestly, no.
How do you feel?
Well, I wish we had another go. That's a Killalot. We could go get him.
He's looked very disappointed, and I can tell you that, unfortunately, you scored 160 points, you're through!
Craig, that's not unfortunate at all.
Look at the relief. Robot War's becoming very tense. And it's GBH going out with 145.
Exactly,
you look like
Harry.
a bunch of miserable old sods.
We're tired, we're lost, and we want to go home.
Oh, the lads are
It's time
right.
for the arena and for our robots to fight it out to the death. The judges
Actually,
will be
the
looking
two
at style,
laddiest
control,
teams have got out,
aggression,
haven't they? In
and
the
damage.
Did Philippa do a swear?
Going out with 145.
Well, you look like a bunch of miserable old sods.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
Going out with 145.
Well, you look like a bunch of miserable old sods.
We're tired, we're lost, and we want to go home.
It's time for the arena and for our robots to
Wasn't
fight
wrong
it
though,
out
was
to the
she?
death. The judges will be looking at style, control,
Was
aggression,
naughty.
and damage.
The first battle for a place in the grand final. Cassius against
Gonna give
Aardvark.
an awful pun for Grievous bot harm. And the graphic design for their font.
2, 1, activate.
Cassius has taken over the mantle as Robot Wars' favourite after the demise of Mortis earlier on, and immediately flipping Aardvark once and twice. Rolling Aardvark though back onto the wheels. Underneath again. Good aggression from Cassius. Good control, of course, by Rex Garrard.
Yeah.
Now damage inflicted on Aardvark. Keep my bot alone. Yes. Keep my bot alone. Inflicted on Aardvark.
Why is he?
Keep my bot alone.
Why is he just said? Why is he just said that? Yeah, hang on, let me look at what it is.
Keep my bot alone. Yes. Sergeant Bash we saw in the background. Killalot 2 in the PPZ, the perimeter patrol zone. Aardvark trying to get back at Cassius now, nudging Cassius onto Killalot. Now that could be deadly for Rex Garrard. Because look at the chain has come off there. And Cassius is in trouble here. Cassius is going no further, that's for certain. Oh no, spins away. In the end it does get away. Aardvark lifted now. That's not fair, surely.
It's made a note. Yeah.
Just picked up so effortlessly by Killalot. What a mean, horrific brute he is. Into the flames. And they're dangling. The remote control aerial.
Oh, we're gonna get some fire.
Blistering. Buckling and smoking and smouldering the dreams of the Aardvark team. Immobilised.
Really getting legitimate use for the smoke emotes.
Leaving Aardvark to be dealt with by Shanton Bash.
Oh.
Well, he almost lifted Killalot. We've never seen that before. That was very close. Aardvark's still in there alive, they think. Cassius, meanwhile, wanted to take on the house robots. To have a little bit of this, says Shanton Bash.
Oh dear.
You take us on, you'll get punishment.
Yeah, you reckon that was on fire?
He knows it. You take us on, you'll get punishment.
Firstly, who's got a shirt that says "Landing the Killing Blow" on a kids' TV show?
Meanwhile, bring the dreams of the Aardvark team.
Yeah, I reckon that's on fire.
And Cassius, meanwhile, takes on Killalot, leaving Aardvark to be
No. I'm just saying it's good to have a use for it. Yeah, definitely fire. Definitely
That
fire.
was very close. Aardvark's still in there alive, they think. Cassius, meanwhile, wanted to take on the house robots. To have a little bit of this, says Shanton Bash. You take us on, you'll get punishment. But he's done enough. He knows it.
Cassius, the clear winner. Give us the podium. You're a finalist in the last wars.
It's nice to see a flame though.
There's
The
still
old
a long way to
librarian,
go, you know.
I'd
That
say.
grand final's a bit serious.
You were toying with him there. You flipped him onto his side, and then you flipped him back just so you could bash him up a bit more.
Yeah, but they're really nice people.
Ladies and gentlemen, give Cassius a round of applause. See you in the grand final.
Yeah. Definitely on fire. I think that tin foil that they wrapped around it caught on fire as well.
Roboteers, stand by.
Okay, King Buxton against Roadblock. This is the last fight, isn't it?
3, 2, 1, activate.
Roadblock, top seeds for the competition when it began. In underneath, King Buxton. Worrying Roadblock. Well, the judges will mark on aggression, don't forget, and also control. Oh, and that's not great control, steering straight into the pinches of Dead Metal. Dead Metal's saw blade there, and also that of Roadblock. The tungsten tipped teeth, fighting and serrating, chiseling. Good little shove pushes Roadblock back into the PPZ. Now that allows Shunt to the right in Dead Metal there at the bottom of the picture to come in. Roadblock champions. Look at a little concern in up and under King Buxton. But piggyback style, he gets away. Now Killalot comes into the picture. So King Buxton thinks better of it and gets out of there. Pushing back on Roadblock.
Yeah, there's some more fire.
King Buxton is smoking on fire. The engines have gone. King
Yeah, you're
Buxton
right,
in all
Matt,
sorts
yeah.
of trouble. Roadblock comes in with a circular saw. Look at the damage done
It is,
to the
yeah.
wheels there. Buckled and bent. Bash beaten surely. On the spikes impaled, dead metal awaits too. They've got to get out of there now, King Buxton. Well, I think Roadblock's done enough here. The reigning champion surely through.
Are the trio winners? Come up to the podium. Yes! Well, that circular sword of yours is quite nasty, isn't it?
Right, it's pretty good. I mean, we're very impressed with it.
You seriously bashed King Buxton. Scratches, you sawed the wheels in half. Well, the winners of our last war are through to our grand final. The only thing I can say is cue the applause. You've been watching Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Oh,
And the lineup for the grand final is...
it's not a good poem there, but he did blend it in with the interview, didn't he?
Final. The only thing I can say is cue the applause. You've been watching Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
And the lineup for the grand final
Hey, what's
is
the
now
lineup?
Cassius. Rex Garon was in the last series final. He's there again. The reigning champions Roadblock, they're back too.
It does, yeah.
Killatron with the mighty pickaxe, they make their second final. And the newcomers, the upstarts, Panic Attack,
The
four
upstarts.
grand finalists on Robot Wars.
Hey, there we go. Good episode, I think. Good episode. You know, a strong semi-final. Good bunch of lads. No sexism. You know, what more could you hope for, really? Yeah, we'll see, Harry. We'll see. I don't think there was anything I missed on the bingo, was there? If anyone wants to make any claims, I'm happy to. I'm happy to tick some more stuff off, but I don't think so. I think we're on top of it. Okay, take a quick break, get a drink, come back, watch Robot Wars Revealed. And then it'll be time for a new series of Battlebots, and that'll be exciting. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Then we'll go behind the scenes. There we go. Time to see what the bot says. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, it does. It's horrible language, isn't it? It's horrible language. You want me to... Yeah, go on, Harry. Give him a little time out. That was called for, wasn't it? Okay, let's reveal this Robot Wars. Go behind the scenes. Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Harry, for keeping this community safe. What number is it? Probably the penultimate episode, is it? Yeah. Okay. It's time for Robot Wars revealed. I will say, last week's one wasn't great, was it? No, you're right, Harry. Whatever child read that. Oh, no, further up. Hello, Big Papa. It was a good episode, actually. I think you're probably about to see the highlights of it anyway.
We're back on Robot Wars Revealed with the undercover secrets and unmuzzled action from behind the scenes of the Robot Wars Series semi-finals. We follow 6 more fearless teams who have reached this last semi-final. The pressure is mounting, up for grabs, every Roboteer's dream. A place in the Robot Wars Grand Final. Let's meet the teams and see how they got here.
Yeah. It's good. That's good advice, Harry.
I'm Rex Garrett. I'm the creator of this monster here, along with Simon and Ed.
From Stowmarket, Cassius.
Well, this one is called Cassius because it has air suspension. If you look at the wheels, they're all
Harry.
pneumatic.
He says because, like the Mat Master.
Well, this one is called Cassius because it has air suspension.
Do you think it's just a generation thing?
On pneumatic rams, so I can adjust the ride height as it goes along. That's the bit where it says it floats like a butterfly, and this is the one that stings like a bee. After my favourite boxer, Cassius.
Cassius showed early on that it
Do you reckon Rex was a big boxing fan?
In record time.
Well, I have an advantage because this thing is very quick and very nimble. And it wasn't even flat out then, because I get in a muddle if I drive it flat out. The thing can go faster than I can actually drive it. It's very powerful. Everybody says their robot can pull a car. Well, this one can, but not just pull it, that'll roll the car over.
Rex. He did say it normally, didn't he?
About 1.5 tons. Well, it's just under 1.5 tons, but it would be roughly the weight of a large car. And it works with that flip-up ram, and the nitrogen gas goes into a cylinder and pushes it up at a hell of a rate in milliseconds.
Don't think it could roll over a car, could it? Yeah, exactly, Matt.
Well, what do you think of that then? No damage, apart from, well, 1 or 2 holes, there's 1 or 2 scratches, but nothing but superficial damage.
From London, GBH.
You think so,
We're a
Harry?
team on the edge, and this is our robot GBH. We're a team of 3. Myself is Mike Rickard, this is Mike Smith, this is Charles Lavery. We might have a go at Matilda, I'm not sure. We know there's a Radio Dead band around there, so we probably have to go straight down the middle.
Oh, is this one of the Pete picks I could never work out? Is someone one day donated for Charles Slavery, and I could never remember, but it's this guy, isn't it? This is Charles Slavery. Oh, thank you very much, Alex Kidd, for the rate. Much appreciated. Please give Alex Kidd in Shinobi World a follow if you do not already follow them. Friend of the stream. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we were just talking about how this man's name is very similar. It's very close to Charles Slavery. It's very close to Charles Slavery, isn't it? No, not child. No. Hello, Space Coyote. Also, excellent first time chat. Thank you, Harry, for pinning that. It's just his name. His name's just Charles Lavery.
Myself,
Anyway.
Mike Rickard.
Oh yeah, sorry. We're watching Robot Wars. This is Robot Wars Revealed. It's a behind the scenes kind of look. You get to learn. You get to find out what the names are. He's up there with very sloppy.
This is our robot 𝔸𝕦𝕟𝕕𝕒. We're a team of 3. Myself is Mike Rickard. This is Mike Smith. This is Charles Lavery. We might have a go at Matilda. I'm not sure. We know there's a radio dead band around there, so we probably have to go straight down the middle. Just see what happens.
So you're nervous?
I'm myself.
We're all shaking very much.
We did see the guy from Wheelie Big Cheese, Space Coyote. Wheelie Big Cheese is in a later
He might have
series.
been nervous, but GBH had the power to get through with only...
We saw the guy who made Wheelie Big Cheese a few episodes ago, and it was a filthy episode. It's series 2. It was a filthy episode. A child said damn, and the Wheelie Big Cheese guy, he'd written "buck off" on his robot. Buck off.
only a small amount of damage.
Thank you for the follow, Space Coyote.
Okay. They damaged our ramp quite badly. They actually ripped this down, and you can see there's a nice little hole there. So what we've done now, we've actually pinned the top of the ramp with clinch nuts and 5mm bolts. Just got that back nicely. I've just got to bolt through the bottom bit of the ramp that got damaged, and then it'll be as good as new again, or as good as it's going to be.
It looks very crushable, doesn't it? That thing looks very flimsy. We saw Chaos in this series, Chaos 1.
Wow. Hello. Tell me about your pulling power.
Or lack of.
You came third, let me tell you.
Did Philippa do a lads then? Philippa did a lads.
Wow. Hello. Tell me about your pulling power.
Or lack of.
You came third, let me tell you.
Oh, well,
came
that's
third.
good.
23 seconds, I think it was. So that's not
Yes,
bad.
that's excellent.
It was lads.
We wanted it to flip things all the time, and it just worked perfectly. But it died after that, but we don't know why.
The GBH team managed to get their ram going again, just in time for the heat final against Ivanhoe.
What a fight!
Let me see a victory dance.
Yes, no, I don't think so.
Oh.
Mike's the one who does the dancing. He's
Come
our
on, Mike, I
wonderful
want to see
driver.
a victory dance.
He's our driver.
taking it out of me after that. It was a bit nerve-wracking.
We are the International Rec Crew.
And this is Plunderbird 2.
From Borden in Hampshire, Plunderbird 2.
Yeah, there were actually two. Well, I think we're going to see everything recapped
All
on
in all,
this,
really,
to be honest.
it's a much sleeker, meaner, much more offensive machine than it was last time. We intend not to get trashed.
At the moment, Plunderbird, Blunderbird,
Boards on
One.
it out.
2 in.
Yeah, they are a fully spectacled team.
We've been up to about 1:30 every morning for the last week in the garage. Excuse me. Trying to get the thing finished. If we'd have had a year to finish it, we still would have been up at 1:30 in the morning on the last day. It's just the way of these things.
The night before the show, and there are some final trials to do. This is turning into the classic robot test. Does your machine have the pulling power for this?
Quietly confident. we've got a much better machine this year. We've got tracks, big bulldozer blade, and
wobbly aerial.
It's a good point, isn't it?
Wobbly aerial, just no worries at all.
This was made for BBC Choice. I just don't think they ever thought anyone would watch it.
They're all calling you chickens over there.
We're not chickens, we just wanted to get through to the next round, but most of all, we want to have a go at the house robots and do some combat. Silence!
Now that's lads.
How dare you! We're back and we're going to stay. More violence.
Right, just between you and me, did you dive in that pit to avoid the house robots?
Absolutely not!
Plunderbirds.
Yeah, I think we'd seen that bit before.
King of the castle. One wobbly aerial against 2 house robots.
Another round. So, who's chicken now?
We're back.
We're happy. What are we, boys?
Happy.
Until strength is gone and the power pack's depleted, then at the mercy of the foe, they'll surely be defeated. With ball and chain and hammer and
I'm going to get a long version of this song. It is nice, isn't it? Yeah.
torn apart and cast into the void.
How did they edit this, but they didn't edit out that cough? That's the Wheelie Big Cheese guy.
And the judges have gone for Plunderbird 2!
Lovely little bout with Mule. We said we were going to kick ass, and we did. And,
Oh yeah, that was the other thing on that episode. They kept saying ass.
It is repairable. The weapon packed up halfway through, but I think we've got a little cross-reference in there with the radio controls. It becomes very intermittent, but we'll be back.
We are the international rep crew.
Yeah.
This, thanks David, it's bad.
It's brutal. It's black.
We
are back.
My name's Owen Barwick. I'm the captain of the team with the robot.
Those bits were great, weren't they?
This is Mike Evans, the electronics engineer, and Liz Harrison, another engineer.
From Cannock in Staffordshire.
Yeah, that was good.
Hardbark.
All of the motor controls work fine, the analog electronics works fine, but interference...
Mules are only half-ass, yeah.
Although Hardvark had some initial problems, they managed to get far enough in the gauntlet to go through to the next round.
As you can see, cooling down nicely there. And here's all the other bits in the oven.
Mike's cooking. What's he cooking?
We do not recommend putting parts of your precious robot in the oven at gas mark 7. The experienced engineers on the Hardvark team just need a snug fit for their bearings.
That's it. There you go. Cook aluminium blocks at 500 degrees Fahrenheit for about half an hour. Stick the bearings in the freezer for about the same time, and then they fit together all of a sudden.
Yeah, what was everyone doing on the 15th of August 1998?
Through to the face-offs of our group, and we haven't tested this robot
I was just about to start secondary school.
It could just... It can spin around in a circle, it could do absolutely nothing, we just don't know.
Luck seemed to be on Hardvark's side. A good fight in this heat final against Havoc put them through to the series semi-finals.
This whole episode is filler jeopardy, isn't it?
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
Oh yeah, fairly match point really.
Thanks, Harry.
How are you feeling? You just
I think Kate's got an alibi for that one, Harry.
Yes, I have really. I'm amazed we've got this.
They weren't born.
Brilliant.
From Bodmin Community College and reigning champion, Roadblock.
Robot looks the same, but we've rebuilt quite a lot of it. We've got a more powerful wheelchair in it. We've got a new saw blade, which hopefully will do some damage.
That's nice, Prendergast.
You did it! There it is, the trophy.
Can Roadblock repeat last year's triumph, or will all their hopes end up in a pile of scrap? They're next into the gauntlet.
We got through, 35 seconds, no problem.
No damage really, just a bit of graphics, but it did stop us.
Last year, the Roadblock team put months of dedication and hard work into their robot, which obviously paid off. They are Robot Wars Series 1 champions. Henda and Chris go to Bodmin Community College in Cornwall. Chris's dad, Peter, is a technology teacher there, so they had access to all the machinery and material the school could provide, as well as a helpful
His dad was the teacher? I don't think I knew that. Or if I did, I forgot it.
Barrels is what you did.
Oh, very
That's
good.
what you knocked down. So you
Already forgotten it, Harry.
We have to be.
Dead metal snapped our strimmer shaft, so we've got to repair that, hopefully before we have to get back in the arena. So.
We get the tools for the blade.
Yeah, me too, Josie.
Those 34 barrels knocked down in the Skittles was enough to put Roadblock through to the heat finals to face Onslaught.
Well, you won the last war. You're now through the series semi-finals. How do you feel?
It's feeling good. It's looking good.
Onslaught never really got going, though, did he?
I don't think that was fair. It would have been nicer to have a good bash with him, but it's the way it goes.
What, you wanted the right good rumble, but you didn't get one?
That's right.
From Hornchurch in Essex, King Buxton.
Hello there, I'm Simon, this is Steve, this is Phil. This is our robot King Buxton. Unusual name, everyone sniggers, I don't care. This will be our big motor, right? 24 volts, 750 watts, right? Now that is per them, right? That's a lot of wattage.
He absolutely cares, doesn't he?
Very scared of us.
I ignored your comment.
Bigger than, I mean, like, bigger than that, but they're big anyway, but lovely. Right, it's my supply.
Oh, I get it. That's good. That's good. Was that an Argus catalogue? No, it must have been like a Screwfix or something. I don't think this is. Is this the Argos catalogue? Yeah, Index. Yeah.
Right, 24 volts, 750 watts.
Taking me tandy, yeah.
Now that is per them, right? That's a lot of wattage, and everyone has to be very scared of us. I think. A lot bigger than this. I mean, like bigger than that, but they're big anyway. But lovely. Right, it's my supply of metal.
How much? What wattage would it take for you to be scared?
Hurrah!
Did it say 15th of May? He did say lovely as well. Hang on. I don't know.
24 volts, 750 watts. All right.
Oh yeah, yeah. 15th of May, 14 weeks to go.
Right, that's a lot of wattage, and everyone has to be very scared of us. I think. A lot bigger than this. I mean, like bigger than that, but they're big anyway. But lovely. Right, it's my
They've got an alibi, Harry. He was looking through the Tandy catalogue. Oh, that's good. Happy birthday, Josie.
Hurrah!
Oh yes, look at that thing. Lovely straight piece of metal, eh? Isn't it? I tell you what, this robot's gonna have everything and the kitchen sink Oh, phone's going.
Come on, come on.
It's quite low profile, so it's going to be difficult to tip over. But we have designed it so if it does tip over, it can run both ways up as the wheels protrude top and bottom.
Yeah, we didn't have to wait very long, do we, Harry? Yeah, they are child soldiers, aren't they? The roadblock guys.
It's 4 months earlier, and Simon from the King Buxton team is full of confidence for the challenge that lays ahead.
Simon's a real character, isn't he?
Whereas Steve seems to want to get on with the work.
Well, I think that's not a bad day's work, really.
Right, here we go then. Wow. Buxton. King Buxton. There you look at that. That's going to look great, lad.
The months of hard work paid off. King Buxton faced all.
Have they ever explained King Buxton's name? Is there a King Buxton? Is King Buxton like an old king?
So, what do you say to everyone else thinking about going into the series semi-finals?
It's going to be very, 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 very interesting.
We've followed the road to the series semi-finals and find ourselves left with 6 teams of intrepid roboteers, all dreaming.
It was King of Waterbots. This could have been this, Joey. Yeah.
Final. Only 2
The
can make
posh
it through.
version of the Poseidon. Yeah.
Things had a bit of a beating, so it's getting a little bit twitchy. We're just trying to get the thing running properly. Part of the problem is getting hold of the transmitter so we can test it, because there's so many people on the same frequency. We've got to be careful who has the transmitter and when, because if someone switches on and there's power to one of these, they're going to get squashed or even worse.
We got through the first heat, we're on to the next session. We can't believe we've got this far. We're frantically putting the lid on now. We've got to head round for the parade, and then we're straight on into the gauntlet. So we're looking forward to getting going.
I think our tactics today, survive, get through to the end of the day without catching fire.
Oh
If we have to
no!
dive into a pit, we will. We're not proud. We just have to see how it goes.
I just had to repair the weapon. We had a bit of problem with the weapon.
Oh, that's funny. So he
Just have to see how it goes. If we have to dive into a pit, we will. We're not proud. We just have to see how it
just
goes.
bear that in mind.
I just had to repair the weapon. We had a bit of problem with the weapon yesterday. We went into battle, and unfortunately, the ramp at the front lifted up, and I ended up trashing my own weapon against our ramp. So we know it works because we just destroyed our weapon with our weapon.
Still doing some last minute repairs. Some of the bolts have been bent and
Have you ever destroyed your own weapon with your weapon?
So this top sheet isn't going to be quite held on as securely as we'd like to, because we haven't quite had the time to do all the repairs we need
lads to try your own
We'll
weapon.
get there. Trust me.
It worked very well in the first round. I don't see why it shouldn't, as long as this gear holds on. It should go over the ramp. That way we can get so far.
King Buxton was named after the character Buxton from the TV programme The Magic Roundabout. Who was Buxton in The Magic Roundabout?
That our semi-finalists may think they're tough, but they haven't faced our new and improved gauntlet yet. The rules are just the same, it's just the execution that's very difficult. They start at the start line, have to get to the end zone in as fast a time as possible without becoming immobilised.
Too leery, I think. We were taunting the house robots, and as expected, they came and got us. It was just unlucky that we got a breeze block underneath and just lost traction from that point. And
Oh, panic attack guys wandered off.
And so, with Plunderbird eliminated, the 5 remaining robots line up to face Pinball. In this trial, points mean survival. The robots with the most go through to the arena and the chance of a place in the grand final. And the one with the least is left to make their own way home.
Pinball? You tell us about the pinball. We're just going to go in there and...
Oh, thanks for the poll. I'm going to assume Harry.
I suppose just go and hit them.
We're just rewiring, ready to go into the pinball machine. We're about sorted on the forks as well, so we've got to do a quick test on that to make sure that it's working. And hopefully we're going to do it. What are you going to go for?
Maximum points as quickly as possible.
Fair enough.
King Buxton the Blue Cat seems to have been in a film in the 70s, Dougal and the Blue Cat.
Your teams have gone in, go on.
We're worried about this one. We don't like the trials because you can be very unlucky. We don't mind the fights because you can get into a good fight and we feel good with that. But we've seen a few of the competitors and they've had a bad time through luck. We've had good luck. I don't want it to end. You know, it could be the time.
It's just your average game of pinball. Only in this game of pinball, the house robots do the tilting and the damage costs more than £1 a go. Each of our surviving robots will try and score as many points as possible by attempting various challenges, like navigating obstacles and knocking down targets and taking on the house robots. The harder the challenge, the bigger the points.
I will admit, the robot was revealed is not as good for the semi-finals. But look, we might get a little nugget of gold in here somewhere. Yeah, I would imagine there's lots of breaks in between. I think that about a lot of TV tapings for things, 16 bits. For your sub, can you get the pip? 𝔸𝕠𝕬𝕤, yeah? 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 Like a Dutch Albert.
Like a bunch of miserable old sods.
We're tired, we're lost, and we want to go home. But we'll be back. I think it's in the blood now, so we was here last year, we came back again. I think we'll be back again. Bigger and better robots for next year.
Robot Wars, it's addictive.
It's time for you.
Why's fella forgot all Gollum?
Robot Wars, it's addictive.
It's time for the arena and for our robots to fight it out to the death. The
Yeah,
judges will be looking at
RWIA.
style, control, aggression, and damage.
First to battle it out for a place in the grand final, Hardvark and Cassius.
It's a shame they never made a radio version of Robot Wars, isn't it?
Wheelchair technology again. Some hefty batteries in here driving it, which is always advisable. Nice low centre of gravity. One thing though, this unfortunately had to be removed as it was over the weight limit. Do something with it. Rex here is a fellow special effects guy who I've heard rumours works with the Teletubbies, but we won't hold it against him.
No.
And his robot here, Cassius, is actually half of a previous robot from the earlier series. That makes sense. But he seems to work extremely well, and at the present moment is frightening the life out of the house robots, so it can't be all bad.
We've just been told we're in the face-off against Cassius, of all people, who, pretty powerful robot. It's going to be tough against them.
That was the one robot we didn't want to go up against.
Yeah.
That's the one we've drawn, so I guess we're going to be finishing soon.
But it'd be nice to go out with all weapons blazing.
Yeah.
I want to put on a good show. Above all, if I go out in a blaze of glory, I wouldn't mind that a bit, but if I go out looking like a wimp, I shan't be very happy.
Which Teletubby do you think was Rex? Hello, Kate. Yeah, which Teletubby do you think was Rex? Rex built the sun, baby.
Did you know you were going to
Oh, F's in the chat for Kate's BAFTA hopes.
I I had to give them a really good chance because above all, they're really nice people. That crew are really lovely. And we went out.
I wasn't even nominated,
They
Kate.
were really nice, so I couldn't be showing too much aggression. And as I tipped them over so quickly, I thought I'd better put them back on the feet again, so we have another go.
I told you we've got a pacifist on
Well, I
Robot
am really,
Wars.
With Cassius through, there's one place in the grand final up for grabs. Roadblock and King Buxton are left to battle it out in the arena.
I think you had a chance, Kate.
This is Roadblock, and this is last year's Robot Wars champion. Now, this uses our tried and tested method of wheelchair technology, and it's proved to work very, very well. You may also have noticed it uses rather a lot of roadside furniture, so if you're driving along and you find the car, there's no sign there, it's probably on this. I found this one, for example.
Yeah, you got that right, in
one of those
fact.
deceptively simple robots, but
Oh, thanks,
extremely
Harry.
effective, that it showed in the quarter-finals, and there was a very, very, very close decision with RoboDoc. You can see here we've got two very, very powerful motors, four-wheel drive, it skid steers, there's no actual steering involved in it, and it has the, I wouldn't say unique...
16-bit. The Robot Wars wiki is insanely deep. They all have a page.
Flipped over, you can keep on going.
Got to the fighting. We had a bit of trouble in the gauntlet this morning, but now that we're in the fighting, it should be a lot more fun. We haven't got any damage internally or anything. We've got a bit of, you know, bodywork damage, and we're still going fine. If we could drive properly, we should be okay. You know, it's just driving.
I think Brom would do well in Robot Wars. Yeah, it absolutely is, isn't it, Panda? Yeah. Would you add a weapon, Josie, or are you just going to enter Brum as is? Yeah, nobody tell Kate what Harry found on Wikipedia. I suppose he could. I think it would have pushing power, wouldn't it? Yeah, Brum is the weapon. Yeah.
King Buxton didn't give us an easy fight. They were pushing us about, and we were had a
Well
few
done,
close
Roadblock.
calls with to kill a lot. I mean, I only just outran him because he was coming in with his lance to pick us up again. We didn't like to say anything, but after our battle with RoboDoc in the heats quite a while ago, I mean, it was such a tough battle, it almost burnt our motors out. And we knew that if it was going to go on for more than 2 minutes, we were going to have a lot of heat problems.
Oh.
And it did. It went on. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it over and done with. We thought if we could get it out of the way, we'd be okay. But that's Slow Wars. Put a lot of power through this, and it builds up a lot of heat 'cause it's so small. But we know what to do to fix it, so we're going to duct it all out and have all the heat coming out better next year, and we'll win.
Was that a sore loser?
Cassius and Roadblock.
Oh,
take a step
that's
closer
great news,
to the
Harry.
Elite
Thanks.
Trophy. They're through to the grand final. And if this behind-the-scenes action makes you instantly jump up, grab the nearest microwave and start tinkering, well, please, don't. It's a very dangerous sport. So if you want to build your own robot, grab a pen, because details are coming right up. That's all from us now. Join us.
Look, you heard Philippa.
Tinkering. The scenes action makes you instantly jump up, grab the nearest microwave and start tinkering. Well, please, don't. It's a very dangerous sport. So if you want to build your own robot, grab a pen, because details are coming right up. That's all from us now. Join us next time for the mother of all battles, the Robot Wars Grand Final.
Okay, there we go. Final next week. No, specific don't. She said don't. She said don't do it. Everyone, put your microwaves back. God's sake, everyone, put your microwaves back. Oh yeah. No, that's absolutely fine. I would liberate it. I would say that is the general. That is the most popular type of suggestion. Did she say don't? Oh, maybe. So that means we should go and tinker with our microwave. Well, look, we're going to have a break now anyway. If you want to have a go, find out what's going on in there. Yeah, these days, exactly. These days, if they do it, she'd have to tell us not to tinker with our air fryers, wouldn't she? These days. Be like a rice cooker. Now, what's the... Yeah, what do you think we'll be tinkering with in the future? It might quite... Yeah, maybe. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's a line on the bingo, is there? I don't think there's a line on the bingo. Maybe they were sore losers, but even then it wouldn't be a line. There wasn't any sexism, that's good. Was anything amusing in the 90s? House of 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕𝕒𝕪 ℕ𝕚𝕘𝙙. Yeah, that's good. That's good. In the future, tinkering would be a lost art. Do you think so? Do you think so? And I've got to write down House of 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕𝕒𝕪. Can anyone make a case I should have ticked any more of this bingo off? I don't think we're going to have a line. Not now anyway, maybe in a minute. Okay, that's in the book. Yeah, all the robots have been made by AI. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Right, there's no line, is there? There's no line. There's no line. Okay, let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We've got a new series of Battlebots to watch. Okay, will we get along on the bingo after Battlebots? That's going to be our next prediction. So feel free to get some channel points in on there. We'll be using the same, starting from here. So, 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕𝕒𝕪 Pass will do it. But they're rare, aren't they? They're rare. Anyway, get your channel points in. Take a quick break, get yourself a drink. Come back. It's Battlebots time. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, I'm C3P time. That's a shame, isn't it? I'm back. There we go. Okay. It's time for Battlebots. Get your channel points in. Will we have a line on the bingo after this? Let me change the category as well. 𝔸𝕦𝕟𝕕𝕒𝕪 last major successful musical premiere in 1960 was Camelot, was it? Great, thanks, Frosty Tools. Okay. Okay, Harry. Okay. Get ready for Harry's. Okay, look, I don't care about that. Okay, let's get Battlebots up. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's not worked, is it? It's not worked, is it? I'm sorry that your bot's on fire, Harry.
We'd all be living in the
Oh,
Garden
is
of
it
Eden
okay?
if it wasn't for this
Oh,
cold-blooded
it's
bastard.
𝔸𝕦𝕟𝕕𝕒𝕪. Booth, indeed. He did, yeah. That's the power of 𝔸𝕬𝕟𝕬𝕪. Okay, let's get Battlebots on. I was thinking, when we finish the... So we're going to watch the final... Next week's going to be the final of Robot Wars Series 2. And what I've been putting off is watching the reboot series. We might have to do it at some point. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's get Battlebots on. Let's get Battlebots on. Okay, it's a new series. It's a new series. A new set of giant nuts awaits us.
Petaluma.
Petaluma? That's close to my name, isn't it? What's this about?
Petaluma, where the ultimate robot sport sparked to life. It's the starting point of our 5th season and the Battlebots Chord Relay. One dedicated athlete after another joined in the ceremonial passing of the plug. On the long, grueling trek through the tiny, humble towns of the San Francisco Bay, they toiled for days beneath the clear skies and sparkling sunshine, bravely enduring pleasant temperatures. From all backgrounds, they came together in this electric celebration of all things robotic, to a city that exults in the destruction that can only be found in the battle box. San Francisco, where fighting robots from all over the world come to taste glory or choke on their pain. Comedy Central Sports presents
It's a big opening, isn't it?
Tonight, we've got the world premiere of the coolest, nastiest bots you'll ever see.
Did Carmen just get electrocuted?
Rookie Code Black takes on defending lightweight champ Zingo. Super heavyweight Steel Rain makes his first BattleBots appearance against one-time champion Son of Waiachi.
Carmen electrocuted. That's good, Harry. Well, it's not good. It's bad. Bad for Carmen. It's a good pun.
Mobius gets their freak on when they make their television debut against middleweight Ankle Biter. It's BattleBots 5.0.
5.0.
The lines go round the block and all around Treasure Island. People are
It is
aching
Big
for
Papa,
robots
yes.
on the rampage. Wow, welcome to an exciting new season. I'm Tim Green. Joining me are Carmen Electra,
We've still
Art
got
Barker,
Tim,
and the
Knack,
newest
and
member
Bell.
of our team, Tony Rock. And here is my fellow robotic thrill seeker, the always funny Bill Dwyer.
What an opening fight. Hide the women and the children and the big burly men. Warhead is coming to get you.
Oh,
We're kicking off our
no.
new season with two awesome.
Have we lost our no sexism?
Bill Dwyer.
What an opening fight. Hide the women and the children and the big burly men.
I know,
Warhead
just
is
everyone
coming to
hide.
get you.
We're kicking off our new season with two awesome rookie bots.
Yeah, bullshit
TJ
claim.
better not be
He's not
blinded by
always funny.
Warhead's good looks. Like the mythical siren, Warhead will rip your heart out and leave you a burning, smoking mess.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time! Two fresh rookies facing off early on here in this season.
Oh, I feel like a fresh rookie right now. This is sweet.
Oh, that's all right.
Warhead took a fresh shot from Darkstar.
It's the Razor guys, isn't it?
Losing control.
Darkstar 2J's lost one of his panels. Curtis.
Oh, it's a heavy disc.
2 pounds, spinning aluminum head.
Oh, shit.
Darkstar 2J.
He's got teeth, he's got wings, he's got a scorpion's tail.
I think he may have put the deadly bite on Darkstar 2J, and he gives him another shot.
No, it's never been this blatant, I think, Harry, is it?
Look, he's giving himself a high five. Oh, I can't touch my elbows behind my back.
The victory flex by the new rookie sensation, Warhead from England.
The crowd is going apey.
Warhead knocks out Darkstar 2J in 59 seconds. Here's a replay with our new feature, Bot Vision.
Warhead takes the first big hit of the match, gets knocked on his side.
Sorry, what's this feature called?
Knocks out Darkstar 2J in 59 seconds. Here's a replay with our new feature, Bot Vision.
Warhead
Bot
takes
Vision.
the first big hit of the match, gets knocked on his side.
Yeah, Warhead, yeah.
And then Warhead takes over, knocking pieces off Darkstar. A lot of builders think they can get to be winners by building a bigger weapon or stronger armor. Two-time champ Jonathan Ritter takes a different approach.
Don't know, Harry.
Be the bot. I am the bot. I am Ziggo.
Jonathan Ritter doesn't just build BattleBots,
Be
he
the
lives
bot.
them with a twisted sixth sense. Everywhere he goes, he sees his beloved Ziggo. So to better prepare for the battles ahead, Jonathan takes his training one step further and becomes his bot. The box is locked, the diapers are on, it's human-robot fighting time.
Be the bot. Be the bot.
I am
Yeah.
Ziggo. 500.
1,000. 2,000 RPM.
Yeah.
Robot fighting.
We
It's
are
not
a
just
bit, aren't we,
hobby for
Harry?
Jonathan Ritter. It's a way of life. Can Jonathan keep that mojo working against Code Black? We'll find out right now.
Jonathan Ritter, San Jose, California, Ziggo.
Adam Baxter, Ormond Beach, Florida, Code Black. Well, my strategy is to try to get that blade underneath that shell and just chop those wheels right off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
this
good,
is a
Mark's still
lightweight
here.
elimination contest. Introducing in the red square. He shreds opponents with the tireless precision and square. Elimination contest.
Sorry, it's just this guy here. The second guy in the lineup. Okay, normal guy. It's this guy. Yeah, these are the lads, are they? Why have they alternated?
Contest. Introducing in the red square. He shreds opponents with the tireless precision and criminal efficiency of an Anderson accountant. Pleading the fifth, here's Code Black.
Is that a topical
Driver
reference?
Adam Baxter, a huge NASCAR fan.
And in the blue square, he's made from an old Chinese cooking wok, which explains why so many of his opponents are now vegetables. Here's Ziggo.
Does it?
Jonathan Ritter
I don't think that does explain it.
Scored a 1460 on his SATs. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Ziggo up to speed, and the rookie Code Black coming right after him. Code Black has that spinning blade. You can't even
Oh,
see
they just got stuck in the corner. It's not.
Oh, there's a shot.
Oh, now you can see the blade.
Yeah, the blade is stopped. Ziggo is spinning. The rookie Code Black coming after Ziggo, the two-time champ.
That blade is cutting up the Battlebots floor.
Sparks on the floor. Sparks coming from Ziggo. Ziggo almost gets a shot from the pulverizer.
Ziggo's got to be careful he doesn't get stuck under that spike.
Look at those sparks. They're all over the floor.
I see smoke.
Oh, Ziggo's not in good shape, is he?
Code Black, the rookie with that low-slung blade.
Oh, it's going to be an upset.
Ziggo.
Now, if Ziggo's not moving, he's not spinning. Tim, that's not good.
That's not good.
We do ready, yeah.
Returns to his box, and there's the smoke coming.
Oh, there's a bit of smoke. But it's
Code Black coming
it's
back
after the Robot Wars remake.
blades are spinning. 10, 9, 8, 7, it looks like
Oh, it's to do with Enron, is it? Oh, Librarian.
A huge upset. The defending champ is knocked out in 1 minute.
F for
25
Ziggo.
seconds.
We'll be right back with the replays and post-fight interviews. Later, Mobius is going to get freaky with Ankle Biter. And next, TV newcomer Steel Rain takes on former champ, son of Wyatt.
You are watching the Comedy Central Sports presentation of Battlebots with Carmen Electra, Tim Green,
I think when we finish watching
Barker, Tony Rock,
Series 2, which will be next week, we'll go into the
For more
future.
information on how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition,
But I suppose we could
BattleBots.com.
simultaneously be in the future and the past.
Hi, I'm Carmen Electra, and if you're as sentimental as I am about those great bots of yesteryear, then dig this. Comedy Central presents BattleBots' greatest hits.
We've got all your favorites. Take it old school.
Oh,
with
don't
I
show
Like
this to
Big
Al, bro.
Bots. Torque it up a notch with Live and Let Die Sector. Then chill with everyone's favorite bot ballad, Wedgie Woman. And
Wedgie
the group
Woman.
that took America by storm. Oops, I impaled you again.
That's right, my bot babies. You get it all. 2 cassettes or 1 CD of smoking hot gear on gear action. Order now, and we'll send you an additional album, Smoking in the Bot Room, absolutely free. It's chock full of your favorite robot meltdowns, so don't delay. Enjoy today.
BattleBots' greatest hits, not intended to be used as a karaoke device or for makeout purposes.
Welcome back.
I think it was pretty sparse, Freddy. I just don't think there were any robots.
Take a look at this. Speed.
It's the
More
Dark Ages.
speed. They both go flying, and this is the crucial hit right here.
Spark sailors.
You can see the smoke, and that is the end of the defending champ Ziggo. He's dead. Code Black moving on.
Can anyone think of any?
Our Tony Rock is going to find
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Stunning upset of the two-time defending champion Ziggo.
Tony Rock.
It's unbelievable. That's the champ. And I just took him down, and it worked. My plan worked.
Yeah, back
What was the plan?
2015.
Plan was to get that blade underneath that shell and slice these wheels off, and that was the plan, and that's what it did, and that's how it worked. To everybody else, this is a warning. Always bet on black. Congratulations. Thank you.
We've just launched a brand new, exciting season.
And we're showing off another new bot, Steel Rain.
Logan Davis, Steel Rain.
Terry Ewart, son of Wyatt. I hope to rip a lot of parts off.
Introducing in the red square. You only have one chance to make a first impression, and this monster will
I think I do actually have Fightbox now. I think Brad Sanson did send me a watchable version of
Reggie Davis'
Fightbox.
son cuts grass to help pay for this bot.
And in the blue square, He takes all the fun out of the slaughterhouse and brings it into the battle box.
But it's not really a robot fighting show, is it? It's more like a video game sort of show.
Replace the walkers with wheels. Should be a much faster bot now.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time! Steel Rain comes right across the floor, but Son of Waiachi already has those deadly blades up to speed.
Yeah, he's made some
Yeah, exactly, Ratcon. That's not robots, is it?
Exploded. Blew up on himself.
Already taking chunks out of Steel
Lego
Rain.
Robot Wars, I think.
See
That's
why
interesting.
Waiachi, look at those pieces, was the champion
Oh, there comes the wall.
You know, not to nitpick, I'm going to say those are scraps, not chunks.
Maybe flakes, maybe shavings, but...
Oh!
Son of Waiachi losing a few shavings right there on the kill
Could
song.
lose a few shavings.
Now see, it takes Son of Waiachi a little time to get up to speed. That's when you got to hit him. Whoa, mama!
Oh. Did anyone play that Sumo-Bots game? No, I don't think I did.
There's a big chunk, my friend.
There's a big chunk.
Now I'm liking the chunks. Oh, and look at the blade going.
Steel Rain is still game, but I don't think he has the weapon system that can take on Son of Waiachi.
Wow, you are chock full of puns.
Thank you. Steel Rain, raining
Thanks,
steel.
Bill.
Nice.
Bamzuki was after
Just gonna
Fight
sit
Box.
back and allow you to
Relax,
rain
enjoy.
all over this audience of ours. Oh, go get him.
My main reservation with Fight Box has been that it just... I'm sorry if this upsets anyone. It just doesn't seem like a very good show.
Here he comes, Son of Waiachi.
Yeah, he was just taking his
In
time.
for what may be the final blows to end this fight.
I've only watched one episode of it. Look, I'm happy to give it another chance.
The only movement now
Not
are the
properly,
pieces
Ratcon,
flapping
no.
in the breeze of Waiachi's spinning blades.
Look, people want Fight
And
Box.
now, it's time to rest.
It was on a website called Surrogate TV, real robots at a real venue in Finland, and you control the viewer keeper. No, I didn't know about that.
Man, he's looking good, isn't he?
Taking out Steel Rain in Steel Rain's first television appearance.
Wheels instead of walkers, really doing well.
Well, that's a good hat.
Television time. This is
That
what
does
we
sound
saw
good.
A lot of.
We get right to the good stuff, the pieces flying. There's the big one there that incapacitated Steel Rain.
Oh, it is nice to see it slow.
Son of Waiachi with a knockout in 2:27. How about that, Carmen?
Son of Waiachi is back, and he's hitting harder than ever. Just ask Steel Rain.
Logan,
Oh,
I hold
that's...
in my hand what appears to be a piece of rope.
This might be a bold claim. Is this the most wooden Carmen's ever been?
Son of Waiachi is back, and he's hitting harder than ever. Just ask Steel Rain. Back, and he's hitting harder than ever. Just ask Steel Rain.
Just ask Steel
I hold in
Rain.
my hand what appears to be a piece of robotic spinal cord, but it's going to take more than a good chiropractor to fix Steel Rain up.
Yes, it is.
Ripped to shreds by Son of Waiachi, but to your credit, you never gave up. Your robot kept going.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a grumpy child?
Waiachi, repeatedly ripping pieces off. Steel Rain feeling the pain, but coming back in the future.
Yes.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Mobius is rising from the dead, and he ain't too happy about it.
Oh,
Might
yeah, it
better
would
bring
do,
some
wouldn't it?
Garlic and a wooden stick. Although a violent spinning about it. And
These guys are good.
Mobius is rising from the dead, and he ain't too happy about it. Anklebiter better bring some garlic and a wooden stick. Although a violent spinning blade will do.
We'll be back in San Francisco, the robot destroying capital of the world.
Hey you, don't construct or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.
Buzz Dawson's Mobius is another one of the new robots we're featuring on tonight's show. Buzz works at NASA, so we went to Florida to see how Team
Buzz
Mobius
works at
celebrates their
NASA?
dark side.
After a long day at the Space Center, Buzz and his crew strap on their gear and head out to their night jobs at...
Skull
It's just a normal night at the office for Team Mobius.
So, how's it going today?
I got 2 kids to wet their pants.
That's incredible!
So what do you think about this?
Apparently it doesn't pay well enough that you don't have to work nights at a haunted house.
Dude, that sucks.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, that's true, Retcon. We don't know that he works on the rockets, do we?
Touch the sword?
No.
Can I touch the sword?
No!
Hydraulics, pneumatics, tool steel, and titanium.
No, you're right, buddy, yeah.
It is time for Mobius. Unleash the darkness.
Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Brett Buzz Dawson, Mobius.
John McKenzie, ankle biter.
Blue driver, are you ready? Ready. Ankle biter is ready. Wait for the green. Mobius, are you ready?
Indeed.
Mobius is ready.
Look, it's a lot of effort, isn't it? But he's he is, isn't he, Jesse? He's living the gimmick.
Mobius, are you ready?
Indeed.
Mobius is ready.
Those are his real eyes.
Those his real eyes. Oh, that was lovely as well. Look, we can't keep rewinding everything.
Those are his real eyes.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time!
Look at Mobius up to speed.
Mobius giving shots out to Ankle Biter. Moving, look at that mobility.
Ankle Biter's a good bot. He's been around a while. John McKenzie, good driver. Oh, he's taking some hits, though. Look at the plate. Mobius is already... He's got to go in for the kill now.
Ankle Biter backed into the corner. You can see the damage that's been done to that shield.
Mobius takes a little ride on the kill saws.
Mobius
exactly,
Buzz
Jesse.
Dawson says he wants to be known for being the first man to set foot on Mars.
Oh, that
Does
hasn't
he?
been done yet. All right.
Ankle Biter testing Mobius's spinning blades there.
Now, something's wrong with Mobius, obviously. He's not moving, he's spinning, he's not moving. So what do you do if you're Ankle Biter? Do you go at him? You've already taken a bunch of hits. Do you lay back?
I
then
think
you lose
go
points.
at him, you go at him and you take some shots.
You gotta take a shot.
Knock him around a little bit.
It does look like a spinning match again,
Mobius
yeah.
maybe took some damage from the kill saws.
He's being counted
He
out.
is being counted out.
The kill saws. It's the shot over the kill saws.
Mobius the undead is now Mobius the dead. KO in a minute 30. Carmen's near the box right now. What happened in there?
Mobius getting freaky with it, but all the smoke and cloaks in the dungeon can't fix a broken drive system.
Stay tuned, because we're going to hear from Buzz Dawson, and you can check out our Hit of the Week. For exclusive interviews with BattleBot builders, or if you're just looking to chat with other bot fans, check out ComedyCentral.com/BattleBot. The amazing rookie Warhead launches Season 5.0 by tearing Darkstar 2J to shreds, and that's our Hit of the Week. Welcome back. Mobius had a lot of style, but that alone won't win in the battle box.
For those of you with short attention spans, Mobius getting in the big hits
Right,
early
back to
on,
bot vision
taking
again.
out pieces of Ankle Biter's plate. And here it is right there over the kill saws, knocks out his speed controller. Bye-bye, Mobius.
Bye-bye,
Orange is
Mobius.
box side with Buzz Dawson.
Mobius is no longer in the competition.
Yeah, we were actually just crushing Ankle Biters, killing him, and we went over and Pete hit us with a kill saw and broke one of our custom-made sprockets and cut the chain in half, and we just lost all drive power.
It's nice to talk to a couple of normal guys, because between you and me, there's some pretty weird people walking around here.
Yeah, there is. A lot of freaks here.
It's been a great night for our season premiere. Here's a recap.
Yeah, maybe Josie.
Warhead
Yeah,
flew in from
yeah,
England.
bot vision's
The
shit,
fans
isn't it,
dropped their
Harry?
jaws and he knocked off robot parts. Warhead is moving on.
We're dangerous even to the arena.
In the upset of the night, rookie Code Black knocked out two-time
I'm
champ
glad we didn't
Ziggo.
have to hear from them.
He
Yeah,
had just
maybe
the right
they
weapon to get
wouldn't
under
realise
and my
after
wheels,
all.
so he was a great competitor.
Steel Rain, another bot you've never seen before, got knocked out by Slaughterhouse escapee, son of Waiachi.
And new
Full
fan
steam
favorite
ahead.
Mobius was knocked over to the other side by Ankle-Biter,
Okay, we did hear
who's
from
moving
them.
on.
Mobius will be risen from the grave.
Warhead, Code Black, son of Waiachi, and Ankle-Biter, they're all moving on.
For Carmen Electra, Arj Barker, and Tony Rock, I'm Tim Green.
Yeah, there's nothing like the sound of two robots crashing together, except the sound of my wife when she makes sweet for me. I'm Bill Dwyer. See ya.
What just happened?
For me. Except the sound of my wife when she makes sweet for me. I'm Bill Dwyer. See ya.
It was good, wasn't it? Yeah, his waffle's a swear word. His waffle's a swear word. Yeah, you can't not these days. You can't say waffles anymore. Okay. Let's yeah, it's about it was a Battlebots production, yeah. Maybe it's not on Comedy Central anymore. No, it still is. It still is.
Comedy Central
Okay, straight
Sports
back in.
presents Battlebots. Tonight, can little drummer boy get
This
over his
one's too
fear
loud.
of public fighting? Maybe if he just imagines the bots in their underwear. Can Marvel of Engineering bid Stealth Terminator hasta la vista? Will the debut of Rambite 2.0 rattle the lightweight bracket? Brand spanking new machines, wily veterans, plenty of corporal punishment. It's Battlebots 5.0.
It's Battlebots 5.0.
This is San Francisco, where legends are made and then torn apart, all for your
What's
viewing
that
pleasure.
what's that a link to, Harry? And we're just gonna click
get
this?
Up close and personal with Backlash.
Backlash.
Great. That's not a picture of John Daly Show. I don't want to get a copyright claim from a dog on fire.
Tonight, we get up close and personal with Backlash.
Yeah, that's fine, Harry.
Backlash and Builder
Wasn't very much of it.
tasted early success, but it was later tempered by heartbreak and broken promises.
Oh no.
He's really only happy in that box. He's his own worst hazard.
Tonight, we'll see a bot
It's a
and
good
a builder
question.
with something to prove. With a special guest appearance by Gary Coleman.
What do I think? I think Backlash is gonna win because I say so.
Thanks, Gary.
The time is now for Backlash.
The truth hurts, but not as much as hardened tool steel being shoved into your temple. That's what Burning Metal wants to show Backlash in his first television match. The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Backlash with that spinning blade and he flips.
Yeah, his name's Donald Hudson, yeah.
Two different types of spinning blades. Oh, but Burning Metal blade. It's gone. It's out of there.
Burning Metal lost his blade, looking a little bit more like an erector set.
That hasn't been erected yet.
Jim Spantowski and Team Nightmare's Backlash is looking deadly.
Looking better than ever this year. It's
It
invertible.
looks a bit more sturdy this year, doesn't it, Backlash?
This one may be over.
Slightly smaller disc, maybe.
How about some final damage? Will Backlash get the blade spinning again?
Backlash.
Oh, he does.
Coming in.
Oh.
On the floor.
size.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Tim Green, and you just saw one-time champ Backlash exhibit the form that seemed to be missing the past few seasons. Just goes to show you sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom.
And he's a multiple Battlebots champion.
Rock bottom, Bill Dwyer.
That was definitely the Backlash of old. KO in 51 seconds, ripping off more parts in a chop shop in San Ysidro. And then, for good measure, Gary Coleman piling on for that beating. Gary's doing a little extra work as a crew member on Jim's team this season.
Now let's get Carmen's reaction to that devastation.
Backlash was ripping metal, shredding metal, tearing metal. I could go on, but one bot sure couldn't, burning metal.
Now
Thanks,
ours is
Carmen.
down with Jim Smentowski and Gary Coleman on the floor.
It almost looked like you were just taking your opponent apart slowly, just to see how he worked. See the
I
inside.
wanted to test it around a little bit and toss some parts, and that's exactly what I did.
Any comments, Gary Coleman?
Hey, I'm just happy to be here for UGO.com and helping this guy with Nightmare. That's the one I'm waiting to see.
Jacob, was it a
No,
little
you just
intimidating going
saw
up
it,
against
Gary.
Yeah.
I
Going
haven't
against a
retconned, no.
Did it freak you out to see Gary Coleman across the way?
Yeah. It's a lot.
Really?
Definitely.
See you soon.
Gary Bot.
And now a brand
don't
new
know,
middleweight
Harry.
never before seen. A sleek, no
He's on the Nightmare
wedge
team.
named Wee Willie Wedgie.
Driver Jeff McClay has got to get around the back.
I wasn't expecting him to say that.
Brand new middleweight never before seen. A sleek, no-nonsense wedge named Wee Willie Wedgie.
Driver Jeff McClay has got to get around the back of Drummer Boy and take him to the hazards.
Steve Bisher has taken little Drummer Boy from a simple box to a sleek new design.
Introducing in the red square.
Yeah,
to
Wee
my
Willie
right,
Wedgie.
Good things come to those who wait. Bad things come to those who fight. Wee Willie Wedgie.
So many kids.
Builder Jeff McClay is just 13 years old, and he built that bot by himself.
Does it have to leave the
And
pants
in the
on?
blue square, everyone knows drummers live the hardest and die the hardest. He's got plenty of pounding to do before he ODs.
No, that's probably good
Little
advice, right,
Drummer
Cod?
Boy.
Drummers also take up the most room in the tour bus, and they never get any girls.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time!
No, the pants are off.
Wee Willie Wedgie using that wedge up under little Drummer Boy.
And some exceptional speed, huh?
Whoa, but I hear Drummer Boy's drum spinning like a chainsaw.
Oh.
Titanium sparks flying off Wee Willie Wedgie doesn't seem to affect him just yet.
Whoa, Drummer Boy sends Wee
I think it was clear which pants I was referring to, Harry.
If Wedgie
The
can keep
pants
that
are
wedge
off.
in front, he might do okay here. Take Drummer Boy for a ride in the pulverizer.
Standing up to the drumming.
Wedgie needs to take him for a ride somewhere.
Oh,
He's going to be ground up by that spinning drum.
Little Drummer Boy's motto, rip 'em and flip 'em. He's doing a little bit of that now.
Whoa! Steve Fisher took this Drummer
Oh,
Boy to the
dear.
finals 2 seasons ago, and we're getting a little taste of why.
A lot of modifications. Man, when we first saw little Drummer Boy, he was an ugly box. Now it's sleek.
The Pistons take a shot at Wee Willie Wedgie. Drummer Boy takes a shot at Wee Willie Wedgie.
I'd like to give a shout out to Toys R Us. Oh.
Now what do you do? What do you do when you drop
That's a Wee Willie Wedgie hat.
Does have a Wee Willie Wedgie hat, doesn't he? Yeah.
Take him for a ride.
You don't take him to the pulverizer.
Because that'll come right through to you.
Oh, but he does take him to the pulverizer. And Drummer Boy takes the first shot. Wee Willie Wedgie take the next 2. A bold move by Drummer
They've taken
Boy.
the spot off so you can tell where the hammer comes down.
Jeff McClay, driver of Wee Willie Wedgie and builder, as we said, 13
What just
years
happens?
old,
I
mentored by Mike
look.
Munchak, who's a
Some
pro
people
air driver.
really couldn't handle pants being mentioned. Oh, I don't know. That could be That's not to do with my settings.
Wee Willie Wedgie putting up a decent fight up front, but little drummer boy, too much.
Well done, little drummer boy.
Still to come, the marvel of engineering.
Yeah, it must just be Twitch.
Now, let's get up close and personal with Mo.
Oh, good, Mo's back.
With Neil Muzzy behind the controls, Mo has earned a reputation as one of the most aggressive robots in the battle box.
Mo!
I would say he's kind of a bad boy. That's mainly what he is. He's a bad boy.
Outside the box, Mo's pit crew has a reputation for stargazing.
I like Bill Dwyer. We've talked with him a lot. He's to the point of being called a good friend.
Well, we were getting like 8 or 9 phone calls a day. I mean, Neil's a nice kid and all, but I had to change my number.
Coming up, Mo takes on heavyweight rival, Stealth Terminator.
You are watching a Comedy Central Sports presentation of Battlebots with Carmen Electra, Tim Green, Arj Barker, Tony Rock, and me, Bill Dwyer.
Oh.
Red Santa is fizzing up the stream with £2. Don Hudson, 1913 to 1997, showing off his Bobots.
Thank you, Brett Santa. I've forgotten which one Don Hudson's robot is, but I, you know, easy to find out.
That BattleBots site rocks. So much information. You gotta check that out.
Now, let's take a look at the replays.
It's unconventional the way he did it, but little drummer boy gets Wee Willie Wedgie up on his back, gets a taste of the kill saws himself.
And then the devastating blow from the pulverizer. Mo is getting ready for some pounding on Stealth Terminator with his dangerous spinning hammers. For a more in-depth discussion of BattleBot weaponry, our own Professor Electra.
I'm glad Albert's not here. This would be too much for Albert.
A little chat about fishnets, metal chains, and cattle prods. They're all illegal here at BattleBots, and here's what else. No entanglement devices. Nets, wires, bags. Get them out of here. No spraying liquid or explosives. We're crazy around here, but we're not psycho. And you can't use smoke or fire either. So, what's left? Spikes, saws, hammers, and axes of all kinds. And of course, the ramming device.
Last season, Mo made an impressive run at the nut, knocking off the likes of Voltronic and the Matador before losing to Overkill.
Likewise, who knows how far Stealth Terminator would have gone if he didn't lose to Biohazard in the early going.
Roger Farr, Stealth Terminator. Neil Muzzy, Mo.
Terminator would have gone if he didn't lose to Biohazard in the early going.
Roger Farr, Stealth Terminator.
Roger Farr, Stealth Terminator.
Neil Muzzy, Mo.
The box is locked, the lights are on.
He did, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh, sparks early. Stealth Terminator, the flipper against Mo, and that spinning blade, and Mo's got some pieces off the opponent already.
And you know, Roger Farr, Stealth Terminator, he doesn't worry about spinning blades.
He better worry. He's coming it apart.
Yeah, Mo's doing pretty well here.
Neil Muzzy is taking chunks out of Stealth Terminator.
Stealth Terminator has not been able to use the flipping arm. It's timing with flippers. It's all about timing.
Red Santa is fizzing up the stream with £2. Shem, Larry, and MOE.
That's good, buddy.
And that could turn the balance of this fight back in Roger Farr's favor.
Now, I haven't seen that flipper do anything here. It's being pretty effective. Can carry Mo
Oh,
around.
is he coming back? Now, can Mo still spin up, or is he broken?
To try to just keep him off.
Now you just got to keep ramming him. Will the flipper work? Mo still able
But
to
Mo can
drive
run both
still
ways up
pretty
anyway.
powerful bots. Most aggressive robot last season.
Tough to be aggressive without your spinning weapon.
Yeah, we saw it when he came out.
And now this fight is starting to turn in the favor of 𝔹𝕠𝕬𝕠𝕬.
It is, but he did so much damage at the start, he's going to have to...
He didn't sweat spinners. He said flippers are the way to go.
Do you believe that?
I believe that right now, this fight has turned in the favor
Oh.
of 𝔹𝕠𝕬𝕠𝕤, although Mo came out early and
Hello,
did a
Hondo.
lot of damage.
Mo struggling, his spinner stopped working.
Fight right now. Will Mo be
Starting
able
to
to use
understand.
the big back end and push him around?
Big backhand.
You know, Mo was one of my picks to click this year for this Battlebots tournament.
Whoa, 𝔹𝕠𝕬𝕠𝕤 takes some damage there from the kill saws, but don't forget, that racks up points.
Yeah, big
Mo
backhand.
knocked out last 2 seasons by overkill.
Right, thank you, Vincent. I have that written down. Overkill. Is that Donald Hudson's one?
Not much going on here.
No, this is now Mo.
Mo! Finally
See if this is working.
up to speed, and that could tilt the balance, but there's not much time left.
Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of giant nuts, I think, ready.
Neil's got to show some driving ability here and get himself spun around.
He needs to get some shots on.
Oh, he's got his thing's working again.
There was
He's
one.
got him lined up.
Oh!
Will that be enough? Early domination by Mo. Mo loses his blade.
Tazbot. Yeah, Tazbot was one of his, yeah.
Spam Slam is brought to you by Hormel, makers of Spam and other grocery
Spam
products.
Slam.
The arena side have turned in a close 24-21 decision for
close.
the blue square.
Oh!
Obviously, the fans couldn't disagree more. Bill, what were those judges thinking?
The judges favored 𝔹𝕠𝕬𝕠𝕤's aggression and overall
Oh.
strategy over Mo's.
And that was the difference. Carmen?
Boy, I gotta disagree with that decision. Mo caused way more damage, even though his
Yeah,
blade
I'm
wasn't
with
working half the
Carmen.
time. I'm gonna miss those leather pants.
Controversy in the battle box. Your thoughts?
Taking it off.
We're really not built to handle pushing and shoving crap, but without a weapon, we were kind of immobilized.
And I guess we'll see you again.
Yep.
There's more hotbot destruction coming
Sore
up.
loser as
Don't
well,
go
right?
away. But first, it's time to get up close and personal.
Sore loser.
with Slap 'em Silly.
After a terrific run in his rookie season. Andy
Rewind. I had the bingo card on the screen.
And we were built to handle pushing and shoving crap, but without a weapon, we were...
Yeah, what here? Yeah. Yeah, she's the bad boy's mum, I think.
Pants.
Controversy in the battle box. Your thoughts?
We're really not built to handle pushing and shoving crap, but without a weapon, we were kind of immobilized.
And I guess we'll see you again.
Yep.
There's more hotbot destruction coming up.
Don't go away. But first, it's time to get up close and personal with
She
Slap 'em
did
Silly.
shoot the Red Kelly with an arrow, yeah.
After a terrific run in his rookie season.
I don't
Andy
know how the
Sorrell
judging
gets
works on
himself
this, to be
in a
honest,
plan
old
to
librarian.
get some extra muscle.
Well, Andy said to me, what do I do? And I said, Andy, I know these guys. They're mean. They make things go away. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, God.
So we filled it with some cast iron weights, took it out to behind a strip mall, and beat it around for a little while.
Coming up, Slap 'em Silly tangles with Rambite 2.0.
What's happening? Yeah, you're right, buddy, yeah.
A robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.
Yeah, that's the
Welcome
Bobot
back to
Marine
Comedy
Kelly.
Central Sports presents BattleBots. You're about to see a spinner in his TV debut, Rambite 2.0. He's fighting a tricky little wedge and Slap 'em Silly. Bill, what can we expect?
Nothing fancy here, Tim. A wedge, a spinner. This should just be a lesson in physics.
John Mladnick, Rambite.
Everyone ready to learn some
Andy
physics?
Sorrell, Slap 'em Silly. I'm
Slap
very
'em
nervous. I think we're
Silly.
gonna get destroyed.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time!
Oh!
Slap him silly with an early slap! Rambite, you see, trying to get those blades spinning, but Slap him silly being the aggressor, and I think being smart. I don't think you want to let those blades get up to speed.
Unlike a lot of bots, yeah, it seems to take a while for those blades to get up to speed.
Oh.
Oh! Slap him silly takes Rambite to the kill sauce.
Rambite's blades are adjustable. It looks like he's got him at the right height, but he needs to go in at the size to Slap him silly.
Oh.
Whoa! Rambite dangerously close to the pulverizer, and then a shot from the kill saws. So
Rambite's all over the place, isn't it?
early hazard points. Now the blades coming up to speed for Rambite. The mobility of Slap 'em Silly is controlling this fight so far, Bill.
Yeah, 13-year-old Andy Sorrow really knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
His
he's
idol,
good child soldier here, isn't it? Oh!
Whoa!
Is he going to be able to right himself?
I don't know. That's a heck of a top.
Oh, that was good.
Done! Like spinning a quarter.
So 2 wrongs do make a right.
Yeah, that was a good
Now, you said Rambite
self-right, wasn't it?
may or may not be able to spin and drive at the same time. Looks like he's able to.
Oh! Rambite gets absolutely tossed by the kill saws.
He can spin and fly at the same
Again,
time.
more points
Oh.
for Slap 'em Silly, and then
Oh,
Rambite
it's
gets
getting
shot
pummeled,
with
isn't
the
it?
pulverizer.
Like a pog.
Andy Sorrow
It
is
is, isn't it?
13 years old, but he's driving like
Yeah,
a
that was
veteran
good.
here. He says he's punched some holes in the wall at home with that spike. I don't think his parents would be too happy about that.
Yeah, you know, if you got a big robot like that, take it outside, you kids.
Yeah, please take your robot outside.
More hazard damage.
Yeah, maybe that is it, Nutty Joey. Yeah, that all the weights in the weapon, isn't it? Oh.
Takes him to the pulverizer again.
And into the screws. Look at the new screws.
Look at the new screws.
Well, Andy Sorrow is controlling this fight right from the start. People criticize Andy because they bought this robot on eBay for $1,100. However, most of it was reworked. It was just the internal organs, so to speak.
Yeah, look at the new screws.
Lots of action in this fight, most of it courtesy of Slap 'em Silly.
Courtesy of Rambite being tossed to every corner of the battle box.
Slap 'em Silly turned Rambite into hazard bait. Rambite just didn't have the muscle to slap back.
Coming up, we'll chat with the victorious Andy Sorrow and take a look at our hit of the
Is
week.
it cheating to buy a robot?
Well, for exclusive builder interviews, online chats with fans, and money-saving coupons on Breaker Muffler service, log on to ComedyCentral.com/BattleBots.
Here's
Oh,
our
thanks
hit
for
of the
giving
week from
Carbon
the
a
match
shout
we
out.
just saw. Rambite 2.0 drawing more air than a jump shot in the WNBA. And that's our hit of the week.
That was just a taste of the pain Rambite 2.0 felt from Slap 'em Silly. Arj is with the winner, Andy Sorrow, right now.
You're pushing
Yeah,
your
it's
opponent
odd, isn't it,
around,
Harry? I
giving
don't
him a tour of
understand.
the hazards. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I wanted to push him to hammers a lot more often and maybe push him while he was upside down. I didn't know he'd flip back over, though.
And you didn't take any damage, did you?
We never took any damage at all.
Nice job.
Thank you.
And now for a recap of
Nice
tonight's
job.
gruesome yet strangely satisfying action. Burning Metal suffered a meltdown at the hands of Backlash, so Backlash moves on. Then Little Drummer Boy beat the pants off Wee Willie Wedgie.
He just ripped me apart. It was fun.
Stealth Terminator squeaked by a disabled Mo. Slap 'em Silly is moving on with a lopsided
That
decision
self-right
over
was very
Rambite
good, though, wasn't it?
2.0. For Carmen Electra, Arj Barker, and Tony Rock, I'm
Oh, was
Tim
that it?
Green.
And I'm Bill Dwyer, reminding you to have your pets spayed or neutered, or at least threaten them with it. They'll come around real quick, believe you me. Night, everybody.
Thanks, Bill. Fucking hell, Bill. Yeah, thanks, Bill. Thanks, Bill, with one L. Well, that robot, was that robot just called Backlash? No, it's called Nightmare. There's a different one called Backlash. Yeah, Bill with one L, yeah. Okay. We can watch another Battlebots. But let's sort out the bingo card. Because we've watched another episode. There hasn't been. There wasn't a bullshit claim, was there? There wasn't a bullshit claim. Nothing's had a face. Nothing's had a face, has it? Nothing's had a face. And I don't think there was anything that was really a fluke win, was there? Nothing was really a fluke win. Nothing was really a fluke win. Hello, Geeky Chappy. Comedy Central was an active URL. Something was probably an active URL, wasn't it? I think Comedy Central is. They've always got loads of URLs on the robots. I forgot to check any of them. Thank you, Apache, for keeping me honest. But it's a no, isn't it? There was no line. There was no line. There was no line. But let's do the prediction again. Let's do the prediction again. Will there be a line after the next episode? Get some more channel points in. I need to go to the toilet. I'm also going to get a drink. I'll come back, we'll watch some more. How does that sound? Good, hopefully. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, it's 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕𝕒. It's nice. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm here. I'm back. Hope everyone is enjoying the robots. I think it's been good. It's been a solid robot stream, I think. Sorry to hear that, right, Comrade. Also, that maybe I could have been clearer about the order that I was doing things, but they were two separate activities, right, Comrade? There were two separate activities. Okay, let me get my bearings. Okay, it's 10:30. Let's watch another episode. Get your channel points in, and we're going to get a line on the bingo. I don't think I've. Is that what the bot said, Harry? Hondo said drops in like a hero in a noir flick. Oh yeah. Harry Hardy cracks wise about Pete's sartorial choices. I think it does, Harry. Yeah, it's not learning, is it? It's not learning. It's not learning. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Harry. Thanks, Harry. Hang on, let me just share the message I just got in the chat. That's solid reasoning. Yeah, bad bot. Speaking of bad bots, let's see what's next in the battle box. Okay. You think you've had those? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, here we go.
Tonight, it's Attack of the Rookies.
Attack of the Rookies.
Freshman sensation Warhead battles Nightmare, and first-timer Wireless Wonder faces Wedge of Doom. Then SOB makes his TV debut against the doubly deadly Twin Paradox, and Codebreaker makes his world premiere against Techno Destructo. Scream all you want, the rookies are here.
Oh no. Watch out everyone, the rookies are here. We're charging towards the first season. You can do spiffing. I'm happy to just get it downloaded. Yeah. Look, whenever it's convenient for you, spiffing. I don't want to put any pressure on you.
Welcome to the action.
You're a valued
Tim
contributor.
Green is joining me are Carmen Electra, Arj Barker, Tony Rock, and a man who really cares about the robots, Bill Dwyer.
You know, I do care that they kick the crap out of each other. And that's what our first new
Come
guy,
on, Bill.
Wireless Wonder, has dreamed about doing to the old-timer, Wedge of Doom. It's rookie time, Tim.
Kevin Knadler, Wireless Wonder. Tony Buccagnani, Wedge of Doom. One of the things we'd like to do is just bash his robot until it breaks. If I can just get under it, push it around, slam it around, I'll have a good shot.
Resend me the. No, is it in the Discord, the link to Fightbox, ready? If it's on YouTube, that's fine.
Again, Wedge of Doom, Tony Buccagnani with all that experience, and Wireless Wonder, a rookie.
Yeah, what should Harry download?
Equals speed. And these two are zipping.
Well, Kevin Kneidler, the rookie driver of Wireless Wonder, is showing his inexperience now. He's taking some shots on the hazards, and the veteran Tony Bucchignani is outmaneuvering him.
Yeah, is Bamzuki actually available anywhere, like in full, in a decent quality?
The operation. He's got a PhD in chemical engineering. I don't know what kind of chemicals they got inside.
Yeah, some of it's on YouTube.
Well, Tony Bucchignani is stalking Wireless Wonder. You see him getting the wedge there. Pushing it towards the polarizer. Wireless Wonder takes a
Look,
shot.
people want to watch Fightbox, we can watch Fightbox. I am little but a conduit of your whims. Yeah, alright, Harry.
And I'll tell you.
Exactly. If you thanks for downloading it. Can everyone thank Brad Santa for downloading Fightbox?
He's put up a pretty decent fight, though.
I assume that's Fightbox. I'm going to click on it. It's going to be. God knows.
You see the wedge design taking its toll on Wireless Wonder.
Yeah, go on then, Smithy.
Lots of tosses in this fight. Tony Bucchignani says the #1 turn on for him, Bill, is a sense of humor. I guess that puts you in pretty good stead with the veteran builder.
Well, why are you asking Tony Bucchignani what his turn-ons are? What's up with that?
Yeah, it'll probably be Fartbox or something. You're right, Harry.
You know what my favorite turn-on used to be when I was single? If a woman liked me. That was
What's
so
Bill talking about?
Back and forth, two mobile bots. Tony Bucchignani with his wedge of doom, showing his experience, racking up most of the points against the rookie Wireless Wonder, driven by Kevin Kneidler.
Wireless Wonder looks like it may have been inspired somewhat.
Bill has got off the deep end, hasn't he?
Same low to the ground, speed, 4 wheels instead of 6, but a simple weapon in front.
Whoa! Wireless Wonder being tossed again, comes very close to the pulverizer. He took a shot earlier.
Wedge of doom, that wedge is so low to the ground. Wireless Wonder just flying over it. Not a bad fight, Kevin. Time to fire up the old bot vision. Check it out.
There you see the
I'm
damage
glad
done
we
to
fired up
Wireless
Bot
Wonder
Vision.
by the kill saws, followed up by the pulverizer. That's Wedge of Doom in a 29-16 decision. Arj caught up with the winner.
Are you psyched you're going all the way with this robot?
I'd love to. There are a lot of tough robots out there. So, you know, like in Bull Durham, one match at a time.
Cautious word from Tony Bucchignani.
SOB makes his first appearance against Twin Paradox when we come back. And later, you'll be telling your grandchildren about this one, Warhead Nightmare. You are watching the Comedy Central Sports presentation of Battlebots.
There was a Battlebots Game Boy game.
Tim Green, Arj Barker.
I suspect it wasn't very
Rock,
good.
and me, Bill Dwyer.
For more information on how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition, log on to battlebots.com.
Nightmare builder Jim Smentowski gets a quick fluff and fold from our very own Pit Girls before he clashes with Warhead. Coming up.
This season, we've got a special treat for you. A guy who's got an unusual passion for
Oh,
robotic
maybe,
combat. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the Fans Fan.
The fans.
Out of work and overweight, he's Carl, the self-appointed BattleBots mascot, armed with the manic energy of an undiagnosed anxiety disorder and an unhealthy love of the sport.
This is like the Super Bowl, man.
He's just a regular guy in a homemade cape.
Yeah, I'm not
Showed up
sure
one
he is
day and
overweight.
never went away. Truth, justice, dignity. None of these words describe America's newest hero.
You got like 20 bucks I could borrow?
Carl, the mascot.
Oh, the mascot.
And I thought you were gung-ho, Tim.
Now let's meet Twin Paradox and
Oh,
SOB.
that's the end of that bit, is it?
Michael Neese, Twin Paradox.
Rich Schoberg, SOB. We're trying to get it out of him, which way he's going to come at it.
Yeah, we were asking some questions, like which way it spins, and he wasn't exactly telling us the truth.
It does feel like it, doesn't it,
In the
Harry?
red square, to my right, He's good and he's bad. He's happy and sad. He's the king of the battle box. He's Twin Paradox.
Builder Michael Neese loves Def Leppard.
Great introduction. Great introduction.
He wasn't exactly telling us the truth.
Introducing in the red square to my right. He's good and he's bad. He's happy and sad. He's the king of the battle box. He's Twin Paradox.
He's good, he's bad, he's happy, he's sad. He's king of the Battlebots. He's Twin Paradox.
The best you can hope for is a thrashing so spectacular it will make the BattleBots opening montage. Here is SOB. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot
Thank you,
fighting
Crispin.
time.
Great service.
The big dustpan, you see, that's SOB.
It is a dustpan, isn't it?
SOB wants to scoop up Twin Paradox.
What does SOB stand for here? They've not told us, have they? I hope the B probably stands for bots, right? Oh!
Pretty fireworks. Oh! And it's not even the 4th of July.
It's not even the 4th of July. That didn't work that time. Seriously, orange bot, yeah? I mean, it's blue, isn't it?
Well, we'll see, won't we? I mean, not only can he bring the saw down, but he can just drive him around to wherever he wants. And saw
It's just a sample, yeah.
First TV appearance for SOB and driver Rich
It's very wide, isn't it? It's very wide.
Yeah, nicely done. Twin Paradox got the blade in front and the pusher plow in back. Thus,
It says on the sticker if you manage to pause it. Okay, we'll see.
There's that dustpan. I like this new design. This is something different.
Sony Online Entertainment.
Kind of a new breed of bot now.
There comes that spinning blade.
Red Santa is fizzing up the stream with £2. Build wire moments before fatally shooting himself in the head at the Pennsylvania State Capitol building. Tim Neck is also there.
He doesn't like that. He's been dominating this fight.
So now can Twin Paradox bring his spinning blade to work
Thank you, Red Santa.
on SOB, who's controlled this fight so far?
Sony Online Battlebots.
You know what? I gotta say, Twin Paradox not looking too good either. If he's got any chance, that's what he's gotta hit. That rear end of SOB. He goes at him front, he gets gathered right in.
Twin Paradox trying to have some control. We may need the fire department.
Oh no, he's on fire.
Holy moly. These
Holy
guys just
moly.
dancing around one another. Wow.
Rich Schoberg grew up in Minnesota, made a four-wheel drive Camaro by merging it with a Jeep. Traveled around the United States for a year while living out of a van. So he's used to smoking metal, I would imagine.
So he's got the four-wheel drive Camaro and a van. Hello, ladies.
Twin Paradox really with an opportunity now.
But he can't, he keeps
Yeah, it does have the Sony logo on the side, you're right.
Not able to take advantage. Now he's putting the plow to work. Drives SOB onto the kill saws, but this one is over.
There we go.
Carmen, what did you think of that one?
How cool was that weapon? It looked like SOB had Twin Paradox on his workbench, and he was happily sawing away.
Let's get the official word from the box.
He probably lost
The
though.
three judges at arena side have turned in a 26-19 decision
Yes.
for the blue square as
Oh, no, it did win.
Early domination by SOB with a shower of sparks all over. Coming up,
You're on the
it's
archive
Codebreaker's
website of
television
SOB.
debut versus Techno Destructo, and Warhead matches metal with Nightmare.
Hey you, don't construct or operate a robot or battlebot without proper supervision.
Oh, good.
Want to know just how to push my buttons? All right, let me show you. See, this is an actual remote
think
control
Albert
used
wrote
by
in
builders during a
something.
fight. Each joystick controls the wheels on either side. Want to go forward? Push both levers up. Backward? Both of them down. Want to do a cool victory dance? Push one up and one back, and your bot will spin in circles. These switches operate the weapons, which is what I like to play with the most, because you know I like to lay down the hurt. Yeah.
Last season, Codebreaker was one and done. This season, he's looking to go all the way.
But first, he's got to get through Sean Irvin and Techno Destructo.
Rob Sika, Codebreaker.
Sean Irvin, Techno
Yeah, F's in the chat for
Let's
women.
start it up. Introducing in the red square. What's left to say about this bot that hasn't already been said in the California Penal Code concerning the criminally insane? Here is Codebreaker.
Robert Sika's bot running at half power in this match due to electrical problems.
Oh dear.
A bot so ornery, you would think he's been driving behind a minivan going 45 in the fast lane. Here is Techno Destructo.
Sean Irvin, so cool, he even makes that goatee work.
Your box is locked, the lights are out, it's robot fighting time!
These two guys were stationed next to one another in the pits, so they've been talking. They've been talking some trash.
Techno Destructo showing that flipping arm. He wants to get that under Codebreaker. But Codebreaker's pushing him around, Bill.
Yeah, Techno Destructo with a poorly timed hop of the flipper. It's all about timing with your flipper.
No, he doesn't, you're right.
Not looking good at all. This is a bot that a lot of people thought would do some serious damage in this tournament.
Well, we saw the one move by the flipping arm. There's another one. He needs to get position. He needs to get under Codebreaker. Codebreaker, the big super heavyweight, pushing him around. Codebreaker's first appearance on TV.
And if he's at half power...
Oh.
That's what the crowd likes to see from Techno Destructo.
And they get another one.
Codebreaker showing the advantage of being invertible. He took
Is his goatee a robot?
So Techno Destructo and Sean Irvin taking
Could
an early lead in this fight.
Codebreaker, if he can get that drum in. Techno Destructo
Oh.
gives you a lot to hit.
Takes him over again. Sean Irvin was trained for this, Billy. He attended FIT, got a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, and then a master's in mechanical engineering of robotics.
Oh, perfect.
So kids, if you want to be a bot builder, there you go. Codebreaker now taking advantage here. Pushing Techno Destructo around, trying to get him into the pulverizer. Will he? Yes, he does. Techno Destructo
Oh, he's turning it around now.
Sean Irvin's big bot Techno Destructo seems to be having some trouble, and he is getting pounded now.
Up into air.
And look at the wheels. They're hanging off Codebreaker, so he really can't get himself off. He's getting a chance now.
Well, this may be over, though.
He's not moving at all now.
Nice, it's gone.
Ground up, some sparks there from the fuel sauce.
Oh, man.
Whoa!
Oh.
That was nice. Avert your eyes, people. Put on your welding shades.
You can almost
Avert your eyes.
metal from here. Codebreaker taking a little victory spin, and I think victory may be his.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Codebreaker gets the KO in 2:59, just under the bell. Now here we see Techno Destructo doing what he does best. Big flip on Codebreaker.
And then Codebreaker took over and took Techno Destructo to the pulverizer and then the kill saws. The wait is over. Nightmare and Warhead spinning disc versus spinning dome is next.
Okay. Disc versus dome. What do you
Interviews
think is
with
going to win?
BattleBot builders, or if you want to chat with other bot fans, check out ComedyCentral.com/BattleBot.
Yeah, I don't like its whipping. It sounds like it's been slowed down to avoid like copyright or something, doesn't it?
Now let's check out BattleBots All-Star Jim Smentowski and Nightmare.
Nightmare this season, the big change was his weapon motor. I switched out to a much larger motor, probably 3 times or 3.5 times more powerful than the last one. I think he'll perform a little bit differently than he was before. It's hard to sleep around event time. Endless hours, and then it all comes down to a 3-minute match.
All new versus the All-Star right here, right now.
In the blue square, take a moment to gaze at its shimmering titanium armor as it dances in the light. Right before it smashes you into tiny bits, it's Warhead. In the red square, its dramatic styling includes a standard ultra-sharp revolving blade that cradles you in comfort and then rips you apart. Ouch, Nightmare.
Ouch,
Futuristic
Nightmare.
Rookie versus the KG Vet. It's a robotic Sophie's choice.
The box is locked, the lights are on.
Why did he say that? Why did he say that, Bill?
And then rips you apart. Ouch, Nightmare.
Futuristic Rookie versus the KG Vet. It's a robotic Sophie's choice.
The box is locked, the lights are on.
Do we think Bill has seen Sophie's Choice?
And then rips you
Incredible
apart.
thing to say.
Ouch, Nightmare.
I feel like robotic Sophie's Choice is too much even for one of you to suggest as a Pete pick.
Futuristic Rookie versus the KG Vet. It's a robotic Sophie's choice.
The box is locked, the lights are on.
Awful stuff from Bill. Okay, this should be good though.
Spinning deadly blades, one a dome, one a wheel, coming at each other, sizing each other up.
Oh. Yeah, Nightmare's very wobbly, isn't it? That's the problem.
Nightmare is not invertible. He's knocked over. That's it for him. He's lost for 2.
Red Santa is fizzing up the stream with £2. Robotic Sophie's Choice.
Now, some people are going to say that was my fault, but I blame Bill. It really is, isn't it, Harry?
Nightmare is not invertible. He gets knocked over. That's it for him. He's lost for 2.
Warhead coming at it. Warhead.
Oh shit! Some bits of it are falling off.
Piece by piece.
They're going to pound their way right into the box.
Rookie driver Ian Lewis and his team from England are excited.
They are excited, aren't they?
I can't believe it. Those things are so powerful.
Lost a wheel, and there is that flex, and the crowd loves to see it from Warhead.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
Looks like that thing could fly away. Let's look at the replays with bot vision. Warhead dropped the bomb for a knockout in 56 seconds.
Nightmare
Yeah, it could just be Meryl Streep trying to choose between Warhead and Nightmare.
Art Barker is with Jim Smentowski in the pile of parts formerly known as Nightmare.
I think it'll be a good Pete pick.
Owie indeed. For the future of Nightmare, rewired or retired?
I think I'm going to be back next time better than ever.
Are you coming back with him, Gary Coleman?
Absolutely. UGO.com and Team Nightmare are a perfect combination. We like robots and we like cool things, and this is right up our alley.
Okay, now how would the Warhead fare against another
It's the same
robot
guys,
such as
yeah.
like a R2-D2 or something like that?
Well, you tend to deal with each opponent differently. I mean, this is a highly animated machine. We can change its shape. So
Rewired or Retired was
each
good,
robot
wasn't
with
it?
a different tactic and a different formation
Full
of the
steam
animation.
ahead. Well,
Full
great job,
steam
guys.
ahead
I look forward to
indeed.
seeing you guys go far.
Now check out this Wendy's classic. Warhead popping a different kind of wheelie on Nightmare. And that's our Wendy's classic hit of the week.
Thanks, Wendy's.
All right, just in case you were abducted by aliens and missed it, Warhead KO's Nightmare. He's moving on.
Wedge of Doom moves on after taking out Wireless Wonder.
SOB held his own in his first TV bout.
Finally, Codebreaker moves on after handing Techno Destructo a disappointing loss. I'm Bill Dwyer.
And for Carmen Electra, Arj Barker, and Tony Rock, I'm Tim Green. But before we go, let's listen in as Sean Irvin takes a private moment.
Sorry, what? What's this? What's this feature?
I'm Tim Green, but before we go, let's listen in as Sean Irvin takes a private moment to catch up with his wife.
Yeah, I'm very pissed. We flipped him 3 times. The crowd was loving it. It was a great show, and then all of a sudden, boom, the motors died. It was just. I'll call you right back. I love you.
That does feel illegal, doesn't it? It does feel illegal. It does feel illegal. You can't just put a camera in the toilet.
Didn't catch Late Night last night? Watch it the next night on Comedy Central.
Does that
Late
mean he
Night with
pretended
Conan
to be a
O'Brien
sore
premieres tomorrow
loser
night
for
at
the
7.
skit?
Up next, it's Travel Sick, only on Comedy Central.
Right, there we go. There we go. What a night of Bobot action it's been. Yeah, it could have been Chris Evans. It could have been Chris Evans. Did we get a line? Was there a bullshit claim? There wasn't a face, was there? We've gone the whole night. Gone the whole night. Nothing's had a face. Very rare. A very rare occurrence. The whole night, no faces. No faces all night. It certainly is a reference to something that happened on stream. Feels like they're... That's very kind, Josie, thank you. I don't think I count. Philip has a face. It's not... But then, hang on. It says robot with a face. I don't think Philip is a robot. I don't think Philip is a robot. I don't think there was a line. I think it's a no. I think it's a no. There was no line. You know, because it was such a fast, it was such a quick start with the bingo, wasn't it? But then there was no... Well, no, it has to be on the episode, doesn't it? It's not like... You can't just send me a picture. Okay. It's 11 o'clock. I think it's time for bed. Well, not necessarily time for bed. You do what you want. You stay up if you want. I'm not your mum. But thanks everyone. This has been nice, I think. Been some nice Bobots. Yeah, if you want to stay up, Harry, you can. Are you still at home? Are you still in Northumberland? Not that that affects whether or not you can stay up. Do you, Harry? I'm sorry to hear that. No problem, Joseph. Oh no, is that what you're going to call me now, Ian? let's go on a little raid. Let's go here. Okay. If people aren't in the Discord, they'd like to be. There's the link. You're more than welcome to join. There'll be robots again next Sunday. It'll be the final of Robot Wars War 2. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, that feels like a big landmark. Content beat. Okay. What's it? I think Bill must have. He's heard of the name of the film. He's not aware of what the choice. I don't think he's aware of the gravity of the choice. He thinks it's like a rom-com, doesn't he? Let me give Alex another shout out. You do raid it. Don't already give Alex a follow. Why not do that? This isn't where the button is it? So is it over here? Back up over here? Let's click up there. Okay. I can't see when the raid's going to go. Very soon, I think. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, good night, everyone. More streams next week. This again next Sunday. Thanks for anyone who's watching the VOD. I will see you in the next stream or video or whatever. Right, good night, everyone. Goodbye.